Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it.
Y'all ready for this?
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Give it up, go.
Welcome to the big show. Simply wait.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. Pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump it up, up.
At the 25, breaks a couple of tackles. Headlock, I don't go. Headlock, I don't go. He could go all the way.
Hey you, get out of our way because today is the day we will put you away.
It's fun to stay in the YMCA. It's fun to stay in the YMCA. They have everything for your men to enjoy. You can hang out with all my boys.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it.
Aggressive, be aggressive.
Simply en fuego. Sorry, just got paid.
Just came to say hello.
You did it to cut me off. Make out like it never happened, but now we were nothing. And I don't even need your love.
What's up? How we doing? It is Monday. Already again? Like, I knew last week would fly by. It seemed like it was just 2 Mondays ago. Well, anywho, it's just like, time flies by. So my point, it's gonna be like October and then November and December and then next September before we know it. Jeez, could we slow down time? Sint, S-I-N-T, not really doing so great. This one's, and just like I talked about, I said it just a little bit ago, I called this out, what I figured would happen to it today, and what I figured happened, boom, whammy. I really have not been around, so the reason too, like, where have I have not been around. I left right after the opening bell, got a quick trade on AMD and Apple, and I was out, had to take the bunny to the vet, and now I'm back to the vet again. She's got like this abscess buildup, which can happen with bunnies, so she's got to get that drained out tomorrow. Just like, can I get a break? Can I get a break? Found a frog. I didn't find a frog. I'm literally, like I do every Saturday, I wake up, I vacuum, I do the floors. I vacuum, I mop the floors or whatever. Every Saturday I wake up, and then I just chill and don't do shit on Saturdays. I'm vacuuming, next thing you know, literally just chilling. I'm like, because the light's off in my in the laundry room, whatever you call it, utility room, laundry room. And I'm like, you know, it's the pet vac, the Dyson pet vac that has like a green light on it, so you literally can see everything. Groot, oh, you need help, Bubba? You want over here now? Hold on, let me help Groot out. We're good. Let's go over there. Groot, get up. Groot, he wants the spot. Sit, Bubba. You're good. Sit right there. Sit. Sit. Right there. Shut up, boy. Shut up, boy. Shut up, boy. So let me get to the root of the story here. Dog hairs all over. Yeah, you know, you can bark at people. It's a freaking toad. I have to Google it. It's called a Fowler's toad. In my laundry room, I'm vacuuming, you know, and then I'm like, what? Is that a fucking frog? Turn the light on. It's a damn toad. Somehow I got through like the venting and the ventilation. And of course, and then my cat, thank God my cat, I'm surprised the cat didn't just kill it. Doc, you know, cat's like, but of course, being an animal person, you can tell mess with it a little bit, but not enough. So the frog was just kind of like scared and just sitting there. His front legs were a little, I don't know. So I've now got a little habitat for a damn frog. I'm gonna put him back out today. He's good to go. You thought the damn guy couldn't even, I mean, I'm like, damn, you're good to go now. So I've got like him in a little 10-gallon aquarium, whatever, it's a terrarium, whatever, and I put dirt in there and got him some crickets on Saturday. I'm like, you poor guy, I can't put you back outside in this condition. You know, let's, and he's already good. He's like, man, put me back out. And I'm like, all right. I named him Newt and everything. I'm going to put him, but I'm like, can I get a break? I just want to sit and chill. So that's why I was gone for a little bit. I had to go to the vet this morning with Lola. So, and I'll be back there again tomorrow morning. I've got to drop her off to get that cleaned out. And then I got to pick her back up tomorrow. And then hopefully, anyway, I'll be at the vet a lot here because then I'll probably have to go. Well, hopefully, maybe not. Maybe I'll get good news in the biopsy about Groot and his leg. And they're like, oh, no, hell, I don't know. Well, anyway. But I'll have to go for most likely for chemo and other stuff for Groot so that this cancer doesn't come back. But anyway, that's why I can't wait till, like I said, October, November, and just like when we get to the new year, you know, we're good to go. Let's see, SMNT, he says, been a good day. It's been all right. It's been pretty dead here for the past hour and a half for sure. It's been rather dead, but yeah, it definitely was nice for the first hour and a half of the day, or hour-ish of the day. It has been pretty dead since that nice trend line crack goal. It's been kind of just meandering. Could get going again for sure. Bunny to vet. Oh yeah, that was a $300 vet bill today to go see like which the same vet that I go see Groot, but they charge more for exotic animals, which is just weird. They do that at any place for the most part. Anyway, so it's all good, man. Love my animals. I gotta pay whatever for them. I would. Just sit and get an after, and it could. I doubt it anymore. Oh, not anymore. Scoobs, I doubt it anymore. Honestly, it would be a random pump and dump where I would be very careful touching it to the long side, unless you just like pump and dumps, which I don't. That's very risky biscuits. But that's what it would be from here, because if you go look at the upper and lower VWAP bands, you know, we're down to that lower band. We're just, I mean, that's all it would be, with just this random volume and pump back up to like 650, 80 or something like that. But that's all it would be at this point. I doubt it would be anything more than that. What has my plays done this morning? Oh, look at the short. Look at the short. Hopefully you guys took part of that. I had to get out of it. It started bouncing back up. It did hit my overall target, which was 217.50, and I would have stayed in that long enough too. I may have long enough. And then AMD was my other one this morning for the long, which did not pay out. And I was like, okay, you're not doing shit for me. And never really did anything. I did notice that. I was kind of at the vet, kind of paying into that. Big red to green move when I got back on, here in commentary. Wasn't looking at anything else really since I've been gone. Just kind of looked at my plays to see if they worked out a little more. They didn't, and really today you got this. You didn't get anything really. I don't think anything worked out really too crazy, right? Did I miss anything today? Right? I think we kind of were. Yeah. I mean, Microsoft was kind of good at the bottom. We don't have like an all-day. Yeah. See, we don't have like this all-day continuation crazy. The SMCI. I forgot to look at it today. Nope. See. Okay. Cool. Yep. So, and I got stopped out of that too for the short. So that I got stopped out of that for SMCI. Is what it is. I'm probably going to leave that play alone from now on. That play's ugly and annoying. Wait for it to get moving again. SMCI. Google, pretty nice move on the way down today. I did like that for the short side. I remember telling you guys it might have a crack into the 140s. So that was another one. I think I alerted that to you guys in pre-market, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, I didn't. It was only in the morning alerts, I guess, huh? Shit, fire, and shitters. Yep, nope, I didn't alert Google. I know I alerted that to you guys in the morning alerts, but I did not in here in the chat. was really more of a basic morning. But Cousin Greg, I don't know if you saw too, by the way, Alex Morgan. What's funny, as soon as I saw the post, because, you know, follow her on social media, as soon as I saw the post, I was like, oh, she's retiring. She sat down, I could just tell by her face. I just immediately, I think that was just, I think after two, she didn't make the Olympic squad. I think that kind of bummed her out. I mean, anyway, so she's like, I'm done. You know what? I've made money. I'm good to go. But she is retiring. Alex Morgan, the great soccer player, retiring at the age of, I have no idea. Tay, Bunny, how you doing? Trader Mike, Cousin Greg, though. Let's see here. Scoobs, King Lion, how you doing? BLMZ, maybe one more pop in it. Let's go over to BLMZ. Man, probably not. Okay, maybe, I guess, because that low float, it just was down so far on the day. Look at all these, look at these low volume matriculators right here. Those are scary. Those are scary to trade. You got some big cojones. There's some decent movement from some low volume plays. I mean, like 4 in a row right there. That's nuts. Another one, TIL, another decent, you know, all, you know, kind of continuation low volume play. IMBS, definitely mark it off. BNRG is the one we'll kind of watch here to start lunch. Large cap plays are about, they're just, we'll see what Spy can go. I guess that nice little red to green move, and we'll see what we do at the top of the day. Lunch has been absolutely dead for about a month or so. We haven't really gotten good movement during lunch in quite a while. Let's go back over to BLMZ, though. BLMZ, bulbs. I mean, yeah, there's a potential for sure. I mean, yeah, for sure there's potential. I mean, they'll have this still in this. Yep, I brought it up this morning because of that low float, and we were up a little higher on the scanners. As you can see this morning. But yeah, I mean, that's all it's going to be. I mean, you see that right there, team? I mean, that's why I use the upper and lower VWAP band, because when I see plays like this, I know I can usually use the upper band for a short, lower band for a bounce, and that's about all I do if I'm trading that thing. Wouldn't touch it otherwise. You know, the same thing with VJ Singh over here. Or was it Sint? It wasn't S-I-N-G. Sometimes it's C-I-N-G, S-I-N-G. It was Sint today. That trend line cracked literally right around right here, but we kind of fluctuated through it, right? And they kind of built this shelf and channel up, popped back up, and so the trend line really didn't work out like you figured it might there, which is kind of weird. From pre-market, a lot of those work out, but I think a lot of the reason why, I mean, upper and lower VWAP band just straight out to the right. I can't stand these plays. Can't stand these plays. Is what I was calling for pre-market. Force SINT. That's why I was telling you guys to beware of this type of movement, and we got it. We got exactly what I thought we'd get. SPY. Let's see if we can squeeze here and get some actual movement during lunch. We really don't have a lot of charting to hold us down from this mark onward. If you can tell here, the low from last Thursday, would it be, is on watch, which would be 547 over it actually, and then maybe a squeeze up to 547.40. So SPY here on watch for that push up to 547, if not 547.40. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Absolutely beautiful weather here. Absolutely terrible sports on my end of things. Absolutely horrendous on my end of the sporting world. That's why I really don't care for sports anymore and kind of just move past it, because I am tired of, I don't like that kind of stuff. I like positivity and winning and you know, going fast in cars, and you know, I don't like bullshit and losing. I just can't stand that shit. You know, like, hey, I'll still, you know, rep my squads, but boy, oh, this is why I stopped caring for sports so much, and I'm so glad I moved into the stock trading world. Damn. What's up, Cope? Oh, yeah, I'm live every day. I mean, the only days I wouldn't go live is because Groot had surgery a couple of weeks ago. I was still live every day that week except for Tuesday. I still went live Wednesday when I got back with him for lunch. Went live Thursday. So, yeah, only Tuesday was the only day I didn't go live a couple of weeks ago. So, man, unless it's something dramatic, like, unfortunately, a dog or an animal passing, which shit best not happen for another year plus. Damn it. But, yeah, Groot had surgery. So, I mean, well, I'm always live. I am the machine. I was the only one in Ask Chat, and I think I am, unless someone's done it otherwise, but Ask Chat, I was the only one so far, and maybe again someone else has done it, that went live the same day they had a boot camp. So not only did I have my boot camp in the morning, but then I went live for lunch. No one double dipped. I double dip, bitches. I double dip. I'm Costanza. You yell at me all you want. I'm a double dipper. I ain't got no damn cooties. I ain't got no mouth diseases or germs. You gonna want my lips. Look at these pretty teeth. Never had nothing done. Oh, not a cavity in my life. Never a cavity, team. Never had a cavity. Never had shit done. I mean, yes, they could be a little tighter. Granted. In high school, they were. It's like slowly over time, this gap's gotten slowly but surely a tad big. It's not like it's a big gap. I ain't got no straight hand gap. Coldplay, what's up, though? I see I'm blowing a little bit up. Yep, that's what I just said. 47-40. There, you got it. You're reading the charts right like I am. 2 teams in Illinois, big ones. There you go, Trader Mike. Yeah, my 2 teams, Arkansas. I mean, a lot of people were texting me. Deck texted me. I mean, I had multiple people text me on Saturday. Man, this Arkansas game's great. I'm like, yeah, if you're a fucking casual fan, not if you're a Razorback fan. The Razorbacks were like, if this is a football, they were like, hey, Oklahoma State, you want to be in the game? Hey, Oklahoma State, hey, put the ball. Hey, you know what? Fuck it, Oklahoma State. Fuck, we don't even want to win. Here, like, I was laughing watching that damn. I was literally laughing watching the Razorback Oklahoma State game. And of course, then there's a group chat with my guys, and I'm like, because I like finally this year, I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to break the streak. I'm going to go to a game this year. I'm all aboard. All right, let's go. I'm going to go to a game. I was like halfway through that, or not, it was over. It's over halftime, because halftime we're looking great. We're kicking their ass, and we should have won by 2 or 3 scores. Oh, it was so funny. Oh, it was just, it literally, oh, it was so funny. It was like, it's a classic, just perfect hog fan scenario. Like, you're just like, how do we do this? I'm like, guys, this is exactly why I stopped watching, and I officially retire. They were like, I was like, I'm done. I was like, you can have fun with old man Jugs. I was like, I'm done with him. I was like, I can't do this. I'm done again. I can't do this shit. Saturday's my one day to chill and not do anything. Not to sit here and watch this shit. And then because I was strew on it for a few hours, and I'm like, how do they do that? That would be, it reminds me, and I was told my guys, like, it reminds me of a lot of traders that are up 500, 700. All right, let's lock it up. No, they don't. Next thing you know, they lose. And they just do that over and over. And I'm like, that's a classic Razorback game. All right, we're up. We should win. We got this. We kicking their ass. Hell yeah, we banking. We were banking. We got this. Well, I think we got this. Fuck, we lost again. That's exactly, though. That's being a Razorback fan. Yep, no, Coldplay. So my fan, Shane, is in the group chat. And he's a fan of the Titans because he texted yesterday and said, well, Titans just pulled a Razorbacks. Yeah, so yeah, my buddy Shane had it twice like I did yesterday, unfortunately. Not that I was expecting much from my Broncos, but same thing. They were just like, couldn't do. I mean, it was the opposite, though, where Seattle's doing everything to give the Broncos a game. Go find another game where the one team had 2 safeties, first off, in the same half. The Denver Broncos had 2 safeties in the same half, and yet they lose the game. Now, again, not expecting much on the road. First game for Bo Nix. He did look shit. Looks like I could have gone out there and did what he did. Down set hut. Okay, check down. Down set hut. Down set hut. Check down. See if he gets any better. Not looking so great even it was the first game. We'll say that. Let's see, Night Trader, what would your profit target be on INBS? I am short at 255. INBS, you don't have any. Oh, God, this thing's done. INBS is done, so you're good. I would say you need to take some profit after hours lows, or highs. 215 down to 205. Take profit. 215 down to 205. You will touch this in a matter of moments. And yeah, if the stream's cutting out, don't know why. I'm on direct access, and I'm like, it's always good on my end. So it's, we did this on Friday of last week, or whatever day it was. Someone said that, but I have no idea. But you can see the delay. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Hold on. You can see the delay. Let's do it. 3. You can see the delay. Let's do it. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's like no delay. 2, 3. I mean, there's like no delay. Oy! That's kind of fun to do when you're, an only child. Let's go here. Culture your team. Well, Trader Mike. Well, thank you for. I think we've talked about this though in the past. Thank you for Peyton Manning. Thank you guys for saying, yeah, we're done with you. You don't have it anymore. They were about right. He had 3 years left in him. 2012 went crazy. That's when we lost to Hell Flacco or whatever at Denver. The next year was the year we just tortured everybody, and he set all the records in 2013. Came out 7 touchdowns. I remember, never forget, that was my best fantasy year ever. And I was like, oh, I'm about to school everyone this year. I got Peyton Manning, Demaryius Thomas. Of course, I went 1-2 with those everywhere I could. What I did was reserve my tight end because I did Julius Thomas. No one knew who Julius Thomas was. I did as a Broncos fan. I'm like, I'm about to fuck you guys up. First game, Demaryius Thomas, Peyton Manning. Some leagues I had Wes Welker too. And what's his face? Julius Thomas. Oh, I mean, dude, just Julius Thomas. The two Thomases, I called him Thomasy Thomas. You know, and then I think it was Welker and Decker had just left, I think, to go to Jets, and we got Welker, if I'm not mistaken. Here goes Spy, looking like it's going to 547. But anyway. And then 14 was another great year where we didn't go back to the Super Bowl. We actually lost to the Colts, your Colts, in the playoffs, lo and behold. And then he lost it in 2015. Hell, he was throwing dead ducks. Tommy G, yeah, I'm done trading for the day, bro. For sure. I never trade at lunch. I mean, I never really trade at lunch, bro. Never have, never will. Like, you know, I've talked about that for months on end, years on end. You know, I want to be done by first 30 minutes after the opening bell. You know, maybe an hour. I mean, even in my heyday of trading, like say when I'd only go an hour past. I mean, I do that less now, is my point. But it would maybe be like when I went long and only traded in market. I mean, I was done at. My time 9:30:10, which would be 10:30:11 Eastern. I was done. DONE. Oh yeah, Titans gonna Titans. Yeah, Jets. You know it. You know it. Coldplay. Jets are gonna Jets. Yeah, Trader Mike. I don't know if you saw that last week. I was pumped up. I don't know. You have my morning alerts, don't you, Trader Mike? Now. You haven't been in chat since I talked about that and showing off videos. But my point being, you may have gotten my videos last week because I knew what they were doing. And I was hoping that Linkin Park would not bring back a male lead vocalist. It was a combo for me, like, because I'm the big. I cried for a week straight after Chester passed. He's the only celebrity. He's the only celebrity death that I've ever cried over. Like, he's the only one. I remember bawling I bawled so much that day and for about a week afterward. Love Linkin Park. You probably forgot about this, but maybe we talked about it, but I had tickets to see Blinkin' Park. So Blink-182 was my other favorite band growing up as a kid, and they did Blinkin' Park. They had a two-show series they were going to do, one at Hershey Park in Pennsylvania and one at City Field, whatever it is where the Mets play. Life, whatever it is, City Field or whatever the hell it's called. Anywho, and then it was a week before that he passed, right? And so that was going to be my 7th time seeing them, and then those were my 2 favorite bands ever, so it was like... Anywho... Got tickets to the tribute show. And I really thought for the first, I would say into 2020, 21, because Mike's doing his own thing, that they're done. You know, I think they're done. You know, I don't think they're going to come. And I even think I'd love to interview him. I don't think there's a pure interview out there yet about that. That I think they even probably thought maybe they were done there for a minute. And I think they kind of slowly are talking about it now. You can see in the interviews out there. That's what I'm making of it even out of that. But I've even thought that. I think they thought they were done. And then, you know, time goes by and you just like, and I get that, you know, it was cool 7 years too, paying tribute, which is my favorite number. And you do kind of like, hey, you know, and Chester would want that too, you know. And I hate all the comments and there are people out there, this isn't Linkin Park anymore. They should just rename the band. Well, you know how many fucking times Chicago would have renamed their band? AC/DC could have changed their name to, like, what? Just because how many different bands have changed band members? I'm like, he passed. If they are going to move on, you don't want to hear Numb. You don't want to hear In the End or One Step Closer or Lying to Me, and I could go through fucking every damn song I love of there. You never want to hear that live again? They got to change their name to be a new group? And then you would be like, oh, you can't play those songs anymore. Those people are fucking stupid. Sorry for all the... I can't stand people like that. What are you talking about? Then you don't know music because that would be so many bands that have changed people. Like, what? What? Chicago would have been Chicago, then they would have been Detroit, and they would have been Cleveland, they would have been to freaking, Boston is taken, I guess could we be New York? Sure, let's do it. Let's go down and be Tampa Bay next, and we'll be Houston. Ooh, that sounds good. Or Dallas has a better ring to it. San Francisco, every time they change the lead singer. Anyway. Back to your regularly scheduled program over here. Coldplay, Brother Titans didn't go off in the touchdown. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, yeah, trust me. Coldplay, Denver's defense, which I can tell they're Anyway, and their special teams was really, but yeah, I'm like, they did everything they could to keep the Broncos, in it. And the Broncos offense was, Bo Nix, I should say. Bo Nix is pathetic as of now. Like, wow. But it's his first game, so we'll give it. Yes, and alerts, I was way less. Oh, yeah, cool, Trader Mike. But yeah, I put, if you scroll back up on those morning alerts, go back, was it last Thursday, I want to say it was. Yeah, because I didn't really trade. Friday was my first day trading in like two or whatever, in a while. Anywho. But yeah, I was pumped. I knew they were going to do something. But boy, I'm glad they went female. And she's hot. I didn't realize she was like, how old? She's like, oh, she's 38. She's like 8. I was like, Avery. She's like born like the same year Avery was. I was like, Avery. I was like, yay, this is awesome. So yeah, it'll never be Chester. Chester is my favorite. He's my favorite lead singer voice of all time. I mean, not that you could do this as far as, you could go with, Freddie Mercury, yada yada yada. But I would still go Chester Bennington over him. He's my favorite. He gives me goosebumps. Chester Bennington gave me goosebumps. Like. So anyway, but I'm glad they did that. Didn't go with another male. And anyway, and all those stupid fans, blah, blah, blah. But glad they're back. Super dope to be able to see them again. They better extend the tour, which I'm sure they will. I've already ordered 2 different things, like 2 different sets, like for the CD thing. So I ordered like, gosh, where is it here? I ordered the CD box set and the CD photo sign set. So it's like $100. I spent $100 on 2 CDs and the sets that come with it. Haven't bought anything from Lincoln Park in years, so it was well deserving. Speaking of morning alerts, I signed up for the yes. Yes, Night Trader, 100%, my man. Yes. So when you signed up, and I know you probably just flew right through it, and it is what it is. But if, unlike no one does this, I'm gonna start putting something in here. I'm gonna put something in here that says if you don't read the alerts, I'm obligated to not give you the alerts, and we'll just keep your $30. Because people just come over here, I'll give you the link, but it says right here. Right there. Right there. I'm gonna put a disclaimer in here. If you do not read this, I keep your $30. If you want the next month, hey, that's fine. You can pay for it again, and then you'll start getting. Oh man, Lincoln Park was so huge. But they still are big, Tommy G. They definitely will be big again. I'm sure they'll get to doing like a if Blink 182 could do Fenway Park, mother effers, you better believe Lincoln Park is going to be doing. And that'd be great if that who kind of makes up for not seeing Blink, or maybe Blink and Lincoln Park do Lincoln Park finally. If I finally get to see Lincoln Park, gah. Yeah, because here you go. This is what's so sad, and I save these emails. I say, your live event has been canceled. Imagine getting this. And I knew they were going to cancel it, obviously. You're not going to sell the concert. But anyway, I don't know where the original email was for Blinken Park, but, oh, man, is this it? Yeah, here we go. And what's crazy? Look how much more expensive our tickets are now. 2 tickets on the floor to see Blinken Park, Blink 182, and Lincoln Park at Citi Field. $300. $300. That nowadays, if they did this again, is going to be. I can't wait to. It's going to be minimum $700 for both. Man, I'll go 500. 400 to 500 minimum. And I think these were just I forgot what it was. The open, they didn't have like the seating for that. It was just like the floor. So first come, first serve. So however close you wanted to get, general admission as they would call it. So the whole entire floor, the field where like the players are playing, that would be general admission. So just where those, and so the earlier you got there, the closer you would get. Keep forgetting about $300 for that. That's crazy. See, I ran a few AI predictions saying NVIDIA going to 600-700 in the next 12 months. Jeez, Tommy G. If that's the case, that's why I'm telling everyone to get on board. Because it was amazing. I just need to hear some more of the new girl at the point. We shall see. Maybe I'll come around. I actually like the guy Allison Chains went with, but he's very close to Lynn. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't want another guy. And I know they wouldn't want to do that because no one's going to fill Chester's shoes. There's not a guy out there that's even close to being Chester. There's not another voice out there to be Chester. Like, I hope you've seen it before, and I know I played it in chat where Chester's singing Rolling in the Deep by Adele. I mean, it gives you goosebumps. I've never heard a guy that has such a soft voice, but yet such a, like, would make you think he could transform into, like, this huge, massive beast because of how loud he got. And did we just get 2040? Ooh, got our 4740. We got so close. So there's that pop in the spy. So yeah, he is my. But I'm glad they went with who they went with. Not that I even knew the girl. Don't really care because I'm not big into music anymore, really. But it is what it is. But I'm just glad they didn't go with another guy. Any girl would have been fine with. Adele would have been great. I mean, you know, as long as she can hit some of those crazy hard notes. Definitely did not want another guy though. I would have been one of the ones that were kind of turned off if it was if it was a guy. Was he using that summary? Oh yes, for sure, Trader Mike, for sure. But I think everyone. So I'm just such a due diligence person. I just was kind of raised that way. And then secondly, then I went to school for broadcast journalism, so we had a lot. You got to think about what you have to do for journalism. There's a lot of shit that goes into that degree. And so a lot of researching type classes. And so I'm just like, went to school for that. And it just sets you how humans are. You just, okay, let me sign up. You know, and I'm like, well, if you just would have looked at like 3 more seconds at the page, just do a little more due diligence. That's just me though. That's me. And so I'm trying to ingrain that into you guys. Once you have enough money, you can just book them for a private show. Oh, there you go, Tommy. I wish that would be dope. I want to meet Mike one day. You know, I've actually shaken hands and kind of met, not really though, Mark Hoppus. So Mark Hoppus of Blink-182 we had VIP seats before, but they were different back in. And this is for when he did a tour, or they did a tour with with Lil Wayne. Let me tell you this two-sided story, team. This is great. Stay tuned. So first off, yes, Blink-182 and Lil Wayne did this weird rap album. They literally did a tour together, and I want to say it was 2018 or 2019 they toured together. I think it was 2019. Anywho, at the show, Mark Hoppus, our VIP tickets, he's running up to go on the stage, and he's by himself. This may have been like after like I don't know, the curtain, the encore. I don't know what it was, but he had no instrument. But I'm like, you know, we were all close, but there weren't many people there. But I kind of was like, and everyone was kind of being reserved. And I'm like, fuck no. I'm like, Mark. And he's super cool and outgoing and friendly. And he's like, what's up, man? And boom. And I'm like, damn. I went over to Avery and she saw it. And she's like, that was so fucking cool. And I was like, I am never washing this right hand ever again. It was like it was just goosebumps. I was like, that was so cool. It was just so natural too. Because I couldn't help but like, Mark. Anyway, back into this. Avery, my wife, used to have a modeling account that she had like Boating LA or Boating LA, Maui or Moana Swim. She had different companies sent like that and still was a thing in social media, right? They send these girls, women, even I'm sure guys get it too, their product and say, hey, post some stuff. You know, we be a brand ambassador, you know, so to speak, as they call it. That's the new term for that. Because we got that with the Jeep. We have a lot of brand ambassadorship. We like the tires and the wheel. Anyway, so she was getting this in 20 up in like I forgot how many thousands of followers she used to have until she finally like, I'm done doing this. Like I want to, you know, I'm so busy and I don't want to. She was worried about her Hollywood feed saying something to her. I'm like, well, they haven't said anything yet. I mean, you're just posting pictures in bikinis, you know, and tagging them because it's like, you know, so it's probably cool for Hollywood feed to have someone like you know, saying like, hey, send me product. I'll put it on and I'll promote it for you. No freaking effing lie. Guess who hits her up after the concert? And I have no idea how and Avery did this thing, and I can show you. I've like screen video or whatever. Or video, maybe I've acted it. But Lil Wayne. Lil Tunechi. Look it up, his Instagram. It's Lil Tunechi. Now, even we were discussing, was it his manager? Was it someone in the group that thought it? But Lil Tunechi, his Instagram hit up Avery's Instagram, her modeling account, and was like, hey, saw you at the concert. Wanted her to go to the after show party. Avery was freaking. I was like, no, we were both, we couldn't believe it. We're like, no way. And I'm like, there's no way it's gotta be him. I mean, we didn't say, hey, send pictures. Is this really you? We probably actually should have for fun. But then again, it probably just, whoever had a hold of his Instagram account would be like, hey, I need a picture with you real quick, bro. You know, like I'm hollering at this girl. Never, to this day, it was one of the funniest kind of like Lil Wayne, no lie. I'll find it one day and show you all like the screen grab that I got of it, of Lil Wayne hollering at Avery. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Or at least not literal, but it was his Instagram. And so I was like, that's so crazy. Lil Wayne, Lil Tunechi as it is that's his name on Instagram, hollering at my wife. I was like, that is so, because we were married at the time. I was like, this is cool. I was like, this is cool. I was like, bless you. Like, that's awesome. I was like, we should go. I'll go. She was way too scared. She's like, hell no. I was like, yeah. I mean, I was like, I like, well, I'll see if it's sketchy at first. We'll leave. You know? Yeah, it was funny. I'll never forget that, though. Lil Wayne, but that was the crazy thing about that concert, real quickly, was, yeah. Hey, I got to dap up on, Mark Hoppus, and then, yeah, it was about midnight, too, which was kind of funny. We were back at the, because the shows went a little bit later, but it was midnight. We're back home, chilling, and, yeah, it was like, what? Ding, our phones are going off, and she was like, Josh, you would not believe who this is, and I'm like, man, get out. And I was like, holy shit, I was thinking it was some fake account, I was like, no, this is actually him. It was crazy. Don't millionaires do that for birthday? Oh, I'm sure they do, Tommy. Oh yeah, yep. Because I saw Miley Cyrus doing it recently for some like small little get together, because it was something, I forgot where I saw it at, but Kendall Jenner, the Jenners or whatever, Kardashians, but Kendall, the model one, the younger model one, I guess was singing, because the phone video was on Miley singing, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh, is that Kendall Jenner out there backing me up, or whatever she said. So yeah, oh yeah, if they got the money, I mean, shit, I would if you're, imagine being an artist, like, yeah, you're gonna pay me what, $5 million? Be there for an hour? Okay, all right, and I get food and drinks for free there too. Well, that's me. No one else would be like food. They're gone. They don't care about food. I would be. I'd be the one artist that's like, oh, AK loves food, man. You get him food, he coming. He'll go down on price if you get him the good food. See, I downloaded it, so I'm assuming you'll. Yep. Nitrate. That's what I said earlier. If I DM'd you, like I said, I think I DM'd you and said, yeah, I will add you. Yep. So I will add you. I've just been, like I said, after I left early, I was around for about I'd say 15 minutes after the opening bell, because I was late. My appointment was actually 30 minutes after the opening bell, and I didn't get there till about 50 minutes after. So I was about 20 minutes late to my vet appointment, but they're cool. They don't really, it was a quick in and out. Just like, yep, she needs this done. Because I figured I knew what it was. It was abscess that builds up in their T, or, on their side, and it's like really different. It's actually something they could probably live with, but for a while, and then it builds. It's like really gunky, cheesy, gross. It isn't like as bad as some animals, but anyway, I'm like, yeehaw. More vet time. Spy really looking pretty juicy for a move up to 48 now. I'm thinking 548 pretty much seems to be on lock at some point in the day. We could level off here, but at least getting some matriculation up during lunch. Nothing too crazy. Just getting this overextended trend line. I'm going to put it over here. INBS here, shorters. Right here, we got a little bit more room down. Whoever it was a few seconds ago that asked me about it. But SPY, I'd put a trend line on it, maybe possibly like right here-ish going up, right, team? Somewhere right about right there. Right there. Somewhere right about right there on the SPY if you're looking for a quick little scalpy short. It won't maintain that trend. Might maybe to 48, somewhere in that range, but not too much longer. But yes, Night Trader, I would definitely add you when I get done. I got a mow and I got back to boy. Man, it is an eventful. I can't wait till Wednesday or Thursday. I've got one-on-ones every day this week too. Like back to back every afternoon. So as soon as I get done going live with you guys, I take a quick break. I have an hour off essentially. I eat lunch. I vacuum for the first time of the day because you should just crazy how much hair builds up if you don't vacuum more than once or twice a day. And I hate those Roombas or whatever. Don't help when you have multiple animals. It's fine if you have 1 or 2 dogs. You got 15 anyway. Anyway, there's my hour off, and I still am doing stuff, and I'm barely squeezing in to where I'm like chilling, and then I get like 15. Like point, I get about 20 minutes to chill, about 20, 25 most days. After I'm done doing all this stuff, right before one-on-ones, and I've got back-to-back one-on-ones this afternoon, and then after that. Then I get to go mow and trim. And then I get to, I'll probably actually first feed the pack when I get done with the one-on-ones. Let them out, feed the pack. Because that'll be 2 hours of me talking and them, them wanting to get anyway. So then after that, that's when I'm going to go outside and mow and weed, whatever. Anyway. So yeah, it's like, gee. And then tomorrow, wake up, got to get the morning alerts out. Then you got to get Lola in for her quick little whatever remover of the abscess stuff. Then I got to come back home after that, after dropping her off for a one-on-one tomorrow morning. Then go live with you guys. Then that small little break. Then back-to-back one-on-ones. Then tomorrow afternoon, I'll actually get back to working out after I feed the pack. But back-to-back one-on-ones every day this week. We're back to just hammering him with you guys. Hammering them in. Point being, I'm busy as can be. is the point of all that talk. And this afternoon at some point, my man, I will add you, and then you'll have to accept the invite because it is private up in there. And so I'm going to remove those old school 70s, 60s, 70s beads. You know, those little beads that used to like, it'd say adults only, 18 plus. Got the little beads coming down. Private section. AK's alerts. Any predictions for Apple in 15? What's going on with Apple in 15 minutes? Do they have some sort of reveal? The way you word that, it makes it sound like Apple has some sort of reveal. Aussie chick. I don't know if they do. You can let me know if they do. Or someone in chat. INBS at the target out for the day. There you go, INBS. INBS ain't no stress. INBS ain't no stress. There we go, coming. Trying to get to that 215, 205 mark. Did Avery ever hand in her resignation? Lever. She did. She did. I should have like a bell in here or something. Cowbell, because we always do the cowbell on Friday. She did. She's done. She no longer is employed by Hollywood Feed. Crazy to think. Like, because I'm just so busy, I don't think about it much and everything I'm just doing every day and blah, 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 and the dogs and stuff. And so, yeah, it hasn't really sunk in yet. Like, for me. And I don't even think for her, to be honest. But, yeah, it's crazy to think because she's been there since 2012. 12 years. It was 12 years. I want to say it was in November or October. Would have been 12 years. So, yeah, just a lot, man. Yeah, a lot less stress. It was just getting way too political and, you know, corporate-y. We're used to, she'd kind of do what she wanted to as a regional. And it was fun for a while, you know, it really was as a regional. About 20, and this is even after COVID. It was about 2022. They started to, you know, turn more into Stressville. And then the whole, anyway, is what it is, though. And that's the thing, too, like, with a lot of people and how they were treated, people were leaving because of that. But, like, tenure didn't really matter, and then just turnover rate. That's just the world we live in anymore. I'm like, I just don't see how companies, some of them last. Jiminy crickets. But thank you for asking, Lever. Thank you for asking. Yes, the new iPhone reveal. I mean, I don't know. I've never remembered this, so let's check it together, Aussie chick. Predictions, just because I, you know, have a magic wand sometimes. Sometimes I do, I think. You know, I feel like I could say that. Sometimes I do not. We'll say that this time we have a little magic wand going. I will say two things that I love a lot. The tops and the bottoms. And do we get below or above either one? And if not, we'll just channel. Which, it'd still be a big channel. You can see we have a double top right over 225. You can see we have a double bottom right around 217. And if I'm not mistaken, Night Trader, anyone else, well, no, you haven't signed up yet, Night Trader, but Aussie Chick, have you not signed up? Because I thought you did. But any one of those that haven't signed up, and maybe you're questioning what my abilities are as a mutant trader over here, let me tell you.
Down, watch for move down so far to 2. Bottom really around 217.18 mark, and the top being around 225. What we filled there essentially on Thursday and Friday. So we'll go to the bottom side first as we're cracking back on down. Watch for move down so far to 219.75. The lows on Friday. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's my normal low of day. It's gonna be my normal low of day. Ultimate low of day then cracks it back down to 219. Under 219 to 218.50, 75 area. Below that, then we crack to 218, and 218 to 217.50, Wednesday's low of day of last week, will be my ultimate low of day.
Oh, it went a little bit lower, you son of a gun, you! I was blowing off that wand. It's hot. It's on fire. That wand's on fire! Alright, let's go back. Sorry, team. I'd say the bottom, right, we have the bottom of 217, the top as I just pointed out. So we have the tops and the bottoms are pretty identifiable, right? So do we get above or below those? New iPhone reveal. I'm gonna, I don't remember these because I know, I shouldn't say I don't remember these because I remember last year this time because they always put one out in September. It seems like every September they put a new phone out. And I remember talking about it last year because we're finally, me finally getting in large caps. And now, like I said, I've been into them finally like almost 2 full years now, essentially right on the dot. I want to say something, it went down last year. I don't know why. That's why my memory's trying to tell me what happened, and I cannot remember for the life of me. Obviously, it's not like they put a new iPhone out all the time, but once a year is still enough. So I'll remember this time, obviously, more so, especially since you asked Aussie Chick. But what I'm going to predict is going to be an up and down move. We're going to spike up to new high of day in market, just over 221, possibly to 222. And then they're going to say something that, I don't know, I don't know, and it's going to go, I don't know, I'm just going to say it's going to go up and then down. That's what I'm going to say. But it's not going to go too crazy. It's not going to be PPI, CPI, the cowbell report, or whatever all those reports are in the SPY, where at an hour before the opening bell, you see it pop up $3, $4, $5. I'm not going to say it moves that much. So there's my predicciones. And I say we stay inside channel. So whether it's bad and we go down or good and we go up, we don't break out of that channel. Do you see the channel too, Aussie Chick? Oi, oi, oi. Put another shrimp on the Barbie. Because, man, I love some shrimp. Just me, though. Not everyone. I don't know why. I just fried shrimp, too, especially. I love some good old classic fried shrimp, baked potato. Oh, man. Some French fries on top of the baked potato. You just did, boss? What'd you do? You just did sign up or what? WhatsApp? Or what are you talking about, what, baby boy? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Got it. I'll see chick. Cool. Yeah, so I don't see it getting too crazy. Small caps definitely have died off. Woo! SINT. Go get you some tea. Damn, you need a break, bro. You hurting your own head. Damn, look at this. Oh, man. Sell-off city. This is why I love shorting small caps. This is typically what we get every day. Huh, Cousin Greg? Cousin Greg, you've been falling asleep a little bit here recently. It's been a little bit slower for you longs. What happened to your one play? What was that play you were looking at? Was it SMMT? Yeah, there we go. All right, finally making a little pop there. There we go with that little uptrend channel. There we go. There we getting a little bit of move here. Got something going on at lunch at least. Jiminy Crickets. Only thing else going on. SPY getting that small little pop up. Here's your trend line. Trend Leotos. I'm still trying to get it in there tighter though. There we go. That's good enough. That's good enough. Hear my dog dreaming? Y'all hear Jack dreaming? I don't know if that could pick up. Jack. Jackie, you're okay, buddy. How about SMCI for a trend line crack? For the short SMC, you ain't got no... Oh, no, I'd be careful with that one. Damn, that's getting overextended to the long side there. Yeah, I'd be careful with that, boss. 100%. Just those ones that get really overextended over the 9. VWAP staying down low. Bands, those hips are spreading. You got to be careful with those, Concrete Trader. I like it. It is a nice trend line, but those extended ones, like I need to come up with an angle system. Like a degree of, the degree of angle. What it is. I don't know degrees of angles. I'd have to degree. Let's first go here. All right, so here we go. Let's just pull up like an image right here. What would we say this is? That's like at a, you want like 108. No, you want like 100. We'll go. You want about it right here. You want about 140, like whatever that says 37 degree angle. This is what you're looking for, right? Because I guess your measurement from the bottom 180. Yeah, you want like 37 degree or less angle. Okay, you get up here and that guy's probably at about like a 50 degree angle, right? You can see that's at about this one's at probably a 50 degree. You don't want that. Now I got it down. Now I remember this. 30 to 10 is your love zone. Man, I'm about to do a lesson. Y'all ready for a new lesson? I got this shit. Watch, I got this shit. This is what we're working with, and I'm gonna save this picture right here. Open image, a new tab. Is it bigger? It's a little bigger. It's a little bigger. Save image as. What the heck? Save images. There we go. There we go. Oh, this is great. Y'all remember Deck? Y'all don't probably remember this right here. Snakeskin. I was laughing when he did this one day. I gotta pull those pictures up. That's a picture of Avery with the pigs. Look at Bella with the hat on. Saving that picture. Do you see that though, team? Does that make sense? Concrete Trader, everyone else. You know, this is what you're looking for. Right there. 37 degrees or less. Somewhere in there. That literally is about perfect. You know, 30 to 10. I'm going to do a lesson on this for sure. Rose or Dozer, what's up? I've been a subscriber to your alert since day one. I've got to ask, how big has your sub grown since day one? Just got up to, it's like at 130, Dozer. So Rose or Dozer. I just brought you up. I just brought your sister up the other day, or I thought was your sister. Remember when we used to bring up Natalie Roser? I literally just brought you up last week, bro. Because then I showed Natalie Roser off to Aussie Chicken Chat, and I was like, does everybody in freaking Australia just have blonde hair? And look like this. Rose or Dozer, good to see you over on the tubes. But yeah, that's I'm going to do a lesson on that, because I always have thought about it, right? Like, here's another one. This will be another good picture right there. All right, you want 45's too high. You know, that's probably about where we're at now. I mean, it could be close to 50, but that's probably about 40. You know, we don't want that. That's getting scary. You know, you want that 35 or lower. Like I said, at 37, you want 35 or lower. Now that I know the angle, you know, 15's good. 45's, it's there. Be careful. 30's about as high as you want to get it. 30 to 35 is about as high as you want to get. 37, somewhere in there. Somewhere in there. You know, this one's great. 22 and a half. Yeah, look for those 22 and a halves. Here we go, kind of scaling up a little bit. 10, fine. 15, looking great. 30's even good. 35, you're getting a little worrisome. Yeah, you're getting really worrisome. This, these will have crazy cracks, but trying to get in and where the entry is, good luck. Good luck. But yeah, I'm going to do a lesson on this, team. Get ready. I'm going to keep this this tab up, and we will definitely be doing a lesson on that. Is the stream doing good? I just want to make sure the stream's not cutting in and out for you guys. I mean, I can always try to restart it. I just want to make sure you guys are hearing this, and I'm not like, let's see, Cousin Greg Taylor. Let's see, did he come back to the Doctor Store? No, Cousin Greg, no. No, Cousin Greg. I forgot what the reasons were exactly, Tay. You know, I can't. Everyone's a little different as far as funds, and some people are in Canada, and there's not many great brokerages up. You know, everyone's a little different, but I've tried to get most over. I've tried to get most over for sure to the dark side. Just making sure my stream I know it's me and my internet here, but that's what. But just making sure it's coming through to you guys at a decent clip. Just making sure. Right now, as far as, again, like lunch, I'm going to keep Apple up. Thank you, Aussie Chick, for bringing this up. So I will keep Apple on watch. I was already watching it from earlier, but that is still on watch for now. Of course, I'm going to keep SMCI at squeezing on watch. I'm going to put SPY back on watch to see if we keep going for more. SMCI is looking like it really does want to go for more. Same with SPY. Oh, SPY's getting a little toppy. A little toppy right there. Getting a little toppy. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, it looks like we could go one more squeeze. One more, like I said, 48 would be on lock, maybe a hair over it, but you'd be running in, you know, to Thursday's rejection area of, which we already are pretty much at, 47.65, but over that, then you go to 48, if not a hair over it, maybe 48.20, somewhere in there. And here's the link too. I know Night Trader's asking about it earlier. If you need, and I just gave you it was on the spot. I give normal low of day and ultimate low of day, and same for the high side. And the difference between the normal and the high, you know, I add in how big the typically run. And so my normal lows would be, hey, this is my feeling for it today, and go, okay, you know, kind of looking at, well, we ran $5 and like just say for Apple, you know, we ran big. There's no way we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go a little bit smaller today. Or we've been in this small choppy stage and I'm going to go, you know, we're going to stay small today. Or, man, if we squeeze, we could go, and I'd give them maybe a little bit bigger day. But that's for normal, you know, kind of just giving it what I feel for that day just based on what we've been doing recently and then running through the levels and giving those to you. The ultimates then kind of considering how big you have been moving. So if you have been moving, you know, $5 to $7, well, then I'll go up $5 or $7 on either side and give you those levels. And that's where I hit today with Apple. Now, again, we haven't been running that much. So if you just go to Apple, and the reason I chose this as my ultimate low of day, well, at the start, we're at, you know, in the 220s. That's a $3 plus pullback, at least $3 or so on the, you know, at least on the dot. That's typically what we run in a day for Apple. You know, you don't get much bigger than a $3 day in one direction. And so then I'll go up 3 and down 3. And so that's why my normal high, or ultimate, I should say ultimate high of day was right here, right? And my ultimate low of day was right there. Just because there's no way we're getting outside of that. And then my normal, because we could go down then back up, you know, we may not hit either one of those because of maybe we go to my normal low of day and then pop back on up and make a red to green movement, you know. So that's why I kind of give you the levels so you can trade throughout literally the whole entire day. What's up, Sam? How you doing? Doing all right. Doing all right. To be doing much better on Thursday, Friday, Saturday again. Just got to take them in, which everything should be fine, but just got to go back to the vet tomorrow with the bunny. Anyway, but yeah, all's good for everything's good though. Got through the weekend, flew right on by. You know, they always do. I wish the weekends were, I wish we go back and forth. We get a week off for the weekends. Or I could do 2-1. We could go, we have 2 straight weeks of work, we get a week off. Oh, that'd be a little too long, I think, before I'd want the week off. Groot's doing good, JYD. Yeah, he's right here beside me. He's healing up stupid awesome, great. Doing good. He's passed out right now, sleeping. Every day getting stronger in that hind leg, getting that hop down, you know. So, man, he's doing good. He's doing great. Honestly, it's just one day at a time. And then the unfortunate part of with any cancer, just hopefully it never, you know, and then taking the proactive steps that it doesn't come back. But that's the only thing. But, you know, caught it as early as I did. Hopefully everything else goes smooth as, you know, at least for another year, you know, hopefully forever, you know, maybe possibly. So, but everything's good for now. He's good now. Dreaming right now, wishing he probably still had that leg. He's trying to, it's like literally he's trying to use it. You never would have thought I'd have a Great Dane with, you know, essentially 3 legs. He's got like a quarter and a half, or, you know, I don't know, a third of a leg, whatever you want to call it. It's a nub, a little nubbin. You know, but I never would have thought Great Danes, you know, or even dogs got bone cancer. You know, I'm like, what is this? Anyway, but he's doing great, doing awesome. Glad I caught it early. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Tay, the angle is good for shorting. You said watch above 30. I was listening, but missed the first part. Why watch for this due to well, just everything entry. I mean, that's that angle is only probably like 15 degrees, maybe a 10-degree angle. That's very good. But yeah, just use that angle system that I was talking about, boss. You can Google this yourself and see which ones are good. I mean, why would you want to short that? I mean, why would you want to short that trend line? That's kind of scary, isn't it? And yeah, where are you going to get in? You know, it's candlestick confirmation. It's going to be hard to trade those. You're looking for 35 essentially and under. Anything under 35, then you're working. You know, you can see like that. Get to 37 and above, you're starting to get really sketchy. You know, that's why I was saying be careful shorting those. You know, this one right now, I wish I had like a little protractor to actually put in here or whatever that. Wasn't it called a protractor? Isn't that what they're called, a protractor? Like this angle right there is probably like, I don't want everything in there. I'm just trying to get my protractor up, okay? Just trying to get my protractor up here. So I can see what I'm doing. I'd say that's probably like a 20-degree angle or less. That's got to be 20 or less, you know. This one's a pretty nice trend line to short, right? So you'll get good candlestick confirmation. You'll have not a ton of shelves built in, but I'm going to like I said, I'm going to give a lesson on this. I'm going to give a full lesson on this. So don't try to ask for too much right now, because I'm going to give a lesson on this and go over everything and what you need to be looking for. JYD, good to hear. I hope all goes. But yep. That's the only thing. It's kind of the future stuff. It'd be nice if, like, yeah, you just cut, you know, boom. All right, you removed the cancer. It's good. You know, it just sucks that that's how that works. And it'd be the greatest part of, you know, getting back the biopsy, this, that, and the other, and know that, you know, what to do moving forward, how major it was, how, you know, how much, It didn't spread at all. Didn't, at all. It doesn't seem to appear from anyone in all the tests we did, which was also huge. But yeah, just the chance of it possibly coming back, is always the key with cancer. So just doing as much as we can to be proactive for it moving forward and get him to 9-10 years old, my man. Then we're rocking and rolling. But yeah, he's doing good so far. Couldn't have asked for the last 3 weeks to go any smoother. 3 weeks ago was the day I went to the vet to for surely get the diagnosis. 2 weeks ago today was the pre-ops, surgery stuff. So it was 2 weeks ago today that he actually had, everything, had it removed and such. And how well he's recovered and the pain and how well he's dealt with that. And I've only had 2 days where he hasn't been able, probably 2 days where he was not really good with holding the pee in and just the medication, and he was just peeing. He couldn't really hold it in. He just, I'd get him to go outside and he'd pee more, but he'd already kind of peed where he was laying. So I was putting towels down underneath him for a couple of days. Then as soon as he got over that and was being able to hold it in, then the poop, because he was stopped up. And then there was a couple of days where it's like, okay, I got to clean him up a little bit. So 2 with pee, 2 with poop. Been, smooth sailing since. And, now he's off all the major meds and, really only got, I think 1 he's still taking. So gabapentin, I think it is, for pain. But he's doing great. Crazy. But thanks for asking, JYD. I truly appreciate it. And I know he does too. Because I had to go back to the same vets today. The original one that diagnosed it. And everyone there's asking about him. How's he doing? And they're all so happy. So yeah, Groot, definitely. Everyone out there thinking about him, all the different love for him, which is much appreciated. Everyone loving on Groot. Seismic man, the biopsy part seems like a bit illogical. To pierce the tumor means you're creating an opening for the stuff inside to spread. Yeah, it's crazy thinking for sure, seismic, how they do that stuff. I mean, but that's how science works. Oh man, so yeah, I don't really get it, but yeah, they have how that works. But yeah, they remove it and then they do the biopsy afterward. And then they're going to because it's called Trojan, or I forgot what it's called, but then they have to they create an anti-serum, so to speak, from it, is what I'm gathering, from the tumor itself, and then inject that back into Groot, so I'm just here to help him out as much as I can. But yeah, all that science stuff, when you we'll take this patch of skin, we're going to put it here to grow, or we're going to put this patch of hair there. And I'm like, for humans and stuff and all the different weird shit that I'm like, hey, whatever. Cause it's what's crazy. I'm like, that to me is so over my head. I'm just like, whatever, sure. But then, I get the same thing about stock trading. We're like, man, what will you do? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. I was like, well, I didn't go to 8 years of school and then had to definitely needs much more research whenever I look into how we do surgery that is surprisingly barbaric. Cool. Yeah. Well, yeah, nothing's good. Everything's good now because they do it afterward here, right? So it's like they remove the limb and then they do the biopsy or whatever, and because that's where they have to take it off to. So yeah, I don't. As long as it's nothing's happening to him, we're good to go now. No pain for him. The only pain for him was the surgery of getting a limb removed. Other than that, he's good to go. No more. It'll just be shots from that. I forgot Truge. I forgot exactly what it is. And of course, then chemo would be the other route to go with it to kind of double whammy it. So, which I've heard, from some dogs, they get nauseated and don't really do some animals don't do great. Well, I'm sure with some humans with chemo. But yeah, it's all that shit's just I don't even really care to look into it. Like I tell most people in the stuff I do, I'm like, man, I don't even care. I got so much stocks. I just hey, I don't have time to really look into it because then I'm like, I don't want to worry about it. It's like watching my Razorbacks. It's like I don't want to watch it. I'm just like, cool, done, over with, not happening. Not happening. let's see. On a side note, what are your thoughts on the incoming Federal? I don't, man. I'm interested to see what the stock market does. Do we fly up and finally squeeze back up to all-time highs? You know, I don't know why we'd have a pullback. I still say the only thing would be the election. If it was a normal year, say a normal year, if it's last year, I say we hit 600 by years in. We would hit 600 by years in. I still feel that way, but then like, oh yeah, the election, I don't know how that's gonna treat the SPY. We'll see. But I mean, I still say bullish. We're bullish across the board. Yeah, seismic. Yeah, it's again seismic. One of those things where I just trade chart. You know, I don't really care about that. The things I don't care about looking into, or when JP's talking in his book report that everyone wants to sleep. I mean, it feels like every time he goes out there to talk, I feel like it's one of those book reports that someone gave in. You know, like any time in grade school when you had to give a book report, most other people, they were up at class and you were just doing this. You're just like, fuck, I don't give three shits about this. And you were like sleeping, right? Most of them. I mean, there may be someone, like if she was a hot girl, your friend, maybe whatever, you're intrigued. But otherwise, you're just like, this is so dumb. Why am I doing this? Why are we doing this? This guy's he puts me to sleep. I mean, he definitely moves the market, but I don't listen. I'm just like, hey, I just trade the chart. It's like people ask, people are like, what scanners do you use? I'm like, well, I do use these scanners, or new scanners. New scanners do you use, right? I'm like, I don't use new scanners. Like, all I do is I come in every day and find the penny stock gainers up, whatever, the top gainer board, see what's up, down, up for the day, look at and just looking at chart and then break it down. I don't very much care about news anymore because it doesn't do much. Sometimes news does. It's not like it used to be. It just isn't for whatever reason. After COVID, it's weird. We had great PRs not do anything. Weak PRs do a lot. Yeah, you get a little hot like we have been recently, and it helps out a little bit more so if it's a better PR than others when you get finally in a hotter period. But see, right now time for sure. Or the guy holding SPY options ask about it. Yeah, right, exactly, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm like, yeah, I love just being, and I want to do that, being able to, not have to think so much, because I do think a lot and want to dive into stuff, back to like, of course, even what I went into school for, right? So that makes me want to research and really look into things. CP boy. Oh, good. He's just stretched out. He's over here just like sleeping away. So I still have I don't know why I even have the towel in here anymore. I don't really need the towel anymore. He doesn't need it, but I keep the towel in here. What's up, buddy? How you doing? You getting thirsty? A little thirsty? You're fine. Do a little bit longer and I'll take you out again. You being so good. You so good, boy. She's so handsome. Such a good boy. So cute. I love Groot. Well, I love all my dogs or animals, obviously. But I definitely love my Groot. It's so good. All right, team. Any questions you guys have? Seismic. Anything else too? But yeah, we'll see. The main thing for me would be the election. I think that could be, definitely the rate cut. Finally those come in. That's the thing though too. Like we were supposed to have like they said, and I remember Deck even laughing about this when they announced last year how many we were going to have this year. I think we're supposed to have, or maybe they announced that earlier this year. Whenever they announced how many rate cuts we were supposed to have this year, it was like 3 or 4, I think, to begin with. Liars, absolute liars. So that's why I'm just like, whatever, freaking liars. First time ever Margot's not moving yet. Margot's sleeping. Good girl. She's my good moo. It's a good girl, Mar. Yeah, she's out. Probably because I was gone for like 2 hours. So when I had to leave, then go to the vet and come there, like my dogs, they're like back and forth on edge sleep, on edge sleep, on edge sleep. So when I get home from being gone for a little bit, this is them. They're like, oh, Dad's finally home, yay. Avery's she's shopping. She's having a good old day her own self. She out running errands. I was the caretaker this morning, as always. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna keep doing me. I want you to chill. I don't want you to do a damn thing. I want you to do whatever you want to do today, baby girl. So anyway, so she has been, same thing with Avery's been same thing. Avery comes home. The same thing. Avery goes run errands. I'm home, and that's what's like, really. Same thing with me. It's not as all the dogs. Mine are the select few that really love me. Like if she's here and I'm gone, when I come back, you can tell most of them come. Point being opposite. Avery comes. I've been home, and if Avery came home right now, Oh my! Groot would try to get up. He would like he'd get up trying to hop out the right. It would be every damn dog. It would, and then they would just be mom, 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 mom. He said 6. Oh, 6 was it? It was supposed to be 6 this year, Cisco? Oh, that's super laughable. I can really see why Deck laughed now. Because I remember him laughing. I just couldn't remember how many it was. And I'm like, that definitely is laughable. 6. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're really close to that. Let's see. The hard part to wrap my head around the film like that are going on 7 to 9 months. Oh, gotcha. Translate to trading is only can really juggle 7 indicators. Gotcha. Yeah, Seismic, I'm super simple. I keep it simple. You got to keep it simple, man. You got to keep it simple. Like, even when I was telling, like, this has been a new thing for a lot of traders in chat, the pin rule. Or a lot of traders that are over trading, I'm like, I have these 3 pins that always sit here for whatever reason. I mean, I can have them in a drawer. I just keep them out. I don't know if I think it's aesthetically appeasing in my brain and eyes. I guess it must be to keep them out this long. Regardless, I was like, mine was different, but it just came to my head one day in one-on-one, and I've been talking about it since, was, I know you have pins or whatever it is in front of you. Like, when you say you have 3, 4, 5, however many pins, how many trades you want to take a day. You take a trade, take one of those pins, put it in the drawer, right? Get rid of it, get it out of sight. Visually, you have to tie your brain to some things sometimes. Traders definitely do. We're the more visual society than we ever have been, just because of phones, tablets, TVs, etc. So we're learning faster visually per screen time. What happens visually. We learn that a little bit faster and adapt to that just because of who and what we've trained our brains and bodies to do. And so you got to think about that and go, okay, well, what can I do then to maybe make less trades, and what can I visually see to pull a trade away from me, as if you're at the casino and someone's like, well, lost that bet. There go those chips, right? So now you physically see the chips, whatever pull away from you. You sometimes think a little bit more, probably into that next bet, or whatever you're, doing, whether it's blackjack, blah, 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 you know what I mean? So Texas, Hold'em. You want to go Oklahoma, limit cities. I forgot all the different freaking whatever. It said 6. That's crazy. And then it went to 4. And then, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel that one. I feel that one. As soon as we talked about her for like half a second, look right here behind me, Cisco. She's trying to get going. She's trying to get that train going. He says, I still a little bit of a puppy in me still. I still like to get, still like to move. Any questions you guys have? Let me know. You're good. 40 more minutes. You can get going crazy for an hour with me. Trendline crack. Let's see how well this one pays out versus SMCIs in that more overextended one. Again, with the using the angles or degree of angle, right? This one being about that 20 degrees or so. I'm surprised. There's got to be some sort of a script you can put in Thinkorswim. I would imagine that would maybe. I wonder if you could do that in Thinkorswim and like do a degree of angle of the trend line. When you put a trend line in, it would show you what degree angle it was. That would be super dope. I don't know. That'd be something cool to look into. Oh, she's had it. Nope, that was her quick little cat nap. More like quick little dog nap. There she is. Yeah, you had to say something, Cisco. You had to say something. Jinx that shit. Maybe she'll plop back down. Lay down, Moo. Lay down. Margot. Margot. What are we doing? So you just want everybody to see your pretty face, huh? Come here. Come here. Show everyone your pretty face. Come here. Show how pretty you are. You're so pretty. I know you're so pretty. Look how pretty you are. So pretty, girl. Oh, okay, fine. So big old baby girl. Oh, so pretty, girl. You're okay, Queenie. I know I've shown you off too. You used to sit in my lap as a puppy. I see you. I'm not done. I'm still talking over here to them. Okay, we'll a little bit longer and we'll go outside. No, it feels good still. Groot, leave her alone, or Queenie, you're good. Or Groot, you're good. Queenie, leave him alone. Good boy, Groot. Relax. Get that nap in. He's trying to sleep. I'm not done. I was just showing off Margot since she wanted to show her little face off. I see your soft little ears, you cute, pretty little girl. All right, sideways on SMCI right now. Sideways, but coming down a tad bit on SPY. What time is the news? Aussie Chick, anyone else on Apple? Is it at... Was it just then? Was it at the top of the hour? I guess nothing happened, huh? If you said 15 minutes, then nothing happened, eh? There goes some of that northern accent. Eh? I guess nothing happened there, eh? Because, yeah, if that was at the top of the hour 20 minutes ago, we got nothing. And so now I remember that next time. Well, unless we're just not reacting to it this time around. Okay, cool. Yeah, it did come out top of the hour. Cool. All right. Says company will introduce iPhone built from the ground up for Apple Intelligence. Apple to launch 10th generation of Apple Watch, dubbed Apple Watch Series 10. First ever wide angle OLED display. Damn it. It's going to be bigger than the one I even have now. It's going to be bigger than this one. What was this one called, team, that I got? I forgot the big daddy that I got. See, watch to be 9.7 millimeters, 10% thinner than previous designs. Has the ability to play out loud through speakers, 50 meter. Well, of course, we already have that. Water resistance. Fastest charging Apple Watch ever. 30 minutes, 80% battery charge. Damn it. Ultra 2 is what I have. Okay, that's right. I was like, what was it called? Ultra 2. So announces S10 chip in Apple Watch Series 10. Let's see here. Apple Watch starts at $399 for its GPS version, $499 for its GPS plus cellular version. They gotta have more expensive ones than that. Obviously, that starts at. That's right. Duh. That's starts at. So starts at $500 for the cheapest one. With that will have GPS and cellular. Apple new sleep apnea feature on Apple Watch. Okay. Stocks with the same technology. See volume. This play ain't doing shit. TOS. Oh, CS where watching Spy broke the trend. I see bad handing up. I hit the buy. I need to pull the trigger. Let's see. All right, Cisco. Well, Cisco. Sometimes you see a lady with a pretty thong on. You start singing about it, and then next thing you know, you're dancing around. And you forget to take a trade because you're just singing about thong, 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 thong. I like it when the beat go. Apple's new groundbreaking feature. You can send emojis via text. That's right. Hey, I like mine. I do like my watch. I mean, I always, I wanted an updated one. I definitely want to get a nice businessy type watch sometime soon. I love watches. I don't need that many though. I like this one though for an everyday kind of use. Just because of all the different, like having a smart watch is really nice to have this day and age. So I definitely love the Ultra 2. Not that screen and the watch size is for everybody because it is a bigger watch. Maybe for smaller people, it's like, it's a little too big. But it's definitely, I like it. But yeah, I like having a little smart watch. And all the stuff that comes with it. It's pretty cool. It's just crazy to think, as a kid when you thought Timex was as cool as it ever would get. When the screen would glow. You got an Indiglo Timex. I'll never forget when Indiglo Timex came out. What was it, like $100 maybe when that came out, $99.99 or whatever they were, something like that. It seemed. Woo! Look at the Summit trendline crack. Look at the Summit trendline crack. So Tay, cousin Greg, do you see how that trendline crack is working out a lot better than SMCI's or even SPY? Look at that trendline crack. Do you see that degree of angle working out very nicely right there? Huh? Who says yes or no? I said yes. You say no. I said snipping tool. I need one of those. Wow. Not that I need the name of the ticker, but we'll add it in there. Look at that gorgeous trend line crack. That's what we're talking about there, team. Look at that. Look at that. This is perfect. Oh, Casio was real popular too because my buddy had one that he could turn TVs on with, and you could like change the channel because he programmed. I went to our Catholic school, a little private school I went to, had TVs. Every classroom had a TV in it, which is kind of crazy to think for the 90s. But every room had a TV in it, and like up on the wall, fixated up in the wall. I never forget when the Razorbacks, that's how big we were, and watching college basketball during when our game was on, they literally put it on in the classrooms. So literally, because it was on CBS, you had to do the bunny ears or whatever. But like I remember watching 2, if not 3, Arkansas Razorback games when I was in school. It was so cool. And here's real quick, I remember one of them. I said a word once that I didn't know what it meant, and I got in trouble. I called a girl a lesbian when I was like in 5th or 6th grade. We were watching. I remember the game. Look, I'm gonna show you the game. Arkansas was playing Arkansas Razorbacks 1994-95 season. Let's see here. So it was the first game of the tournament, and they were playing I want to say Florida A&M or something like that. Let's just look. Oh, it's Texas Southern. Because look, we only won by 1. And we went on to beat North Carolina, Jerry Stackhouse, Rasheed Wallace. I mean, we beat some studs. Syracuse, I forgot who they had still. We lost to freaking UCLA in the championship game. Anyway, in that game, we're watching this in school. Texas Southern, we're watching that game in school. No lie. And I don't even know what happened. She pissed me off, and it's just one of those things when you're a kid and you don't know what a word means and you just say it. You're just like, yeah, well, Euro. And I was like, Euro. I guess I just got mad and called her that. And then she I guess she knew what it meant. I didn't. And she went and told on me. Or maybe she didn't know what it meant. I don't know. She probably did, though, because she went and told on me. And they're like, then the teacher, blah, blah, blah. And do you even know what that means? I was like, no, I have no idea. I agree, but it was a great long this morning. Yes, it was, for sure. Cousin Greg, for sure. Oh, yeah, I was just talking about the trend line right here, man. Look at that trend line crack. That is gorgeous. The degree of angle. I want you guys to start seeing that. Yet the remote watch was fun, yeah. But he turned that on one day. This was like whatever. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Because he did it to the school. It was when I was in 4th grade. Was I in 5th grade? I was in 4th or 5th grade, and he had that. And yeah, he turned the TV on, and it was changing the channel. The teacher was freaking out. She probably being at a Catholic school, literally she thought the demons were coming. She thought the devil, the ghosts were coming. They're coming to get her. But that was it. I wanted one. I wanted one honestly so bad just because of that. Just because when you were a kid you thought that was so cool. Now it honestly seems pretty lame. It'd be cool to have back then, but now I'm like, yeah, cool. I can watch TV on my watch. Well, I can almost watch TV on this watch. I'm surprised soon they'll start letting you open certain apps. Like, the Ultra 2 only lets you open some apps. I don't think you can play video. You can see pictures on the phone, but not video, I don't think. That was it, though. I'll never forget my buddy Charles Patterson. Oh, Charles Patterson. Guy made me laugh my ass off at it, and I talked about this before. So to go to 6th grade, there was a lot of Filipinos that went to that school. A lot of Filipinos. It was crazy. A lot of Filipino kids went to that school. I literally was minority, no lie, in this Catholic school I went to, which was kind of cool. But this was also kind of crazy and cool. But 6th grade, Jay Pasquale, his dad died, and so they needed an extra pallbearer / someone in the funeral at the church, and of course, kind of being a closer friend to whatever. But then I guess I don't think it was because I'm, especially as a kid, I was always outside, so I was always tan as a kid, like really dark. I don't know if that had anything because Filipinos, some of them were not that dark, some of them were kind of more pale skin, light, fair, fair skin. Anyway, I got to be in this funeral. So I liked it because I get to get out of class, right? It's like, yeah, I get to get out of class, awesome, hang out with you guys, whatever. At the damn funeral, at church, in front of everybody, Charles Patterson, Mr. TV watch, whatever, TV remote watch guy, farts. First he farts. I mean, it smells and it's bad. And then he's just making all these, like, just try. I mean, I don't know how, because he was kind of a goofy, funny guy. You know, it's not like one for me to always laugh, you know. In a moment like that, he would not stop making me laugh. I mean, I had to make it look like people thought I was crying. I had to keep doing this. I had to keep putting my hand. You're supposed to be like this, right? As a Paul, like up on the, you know, toward the, or whatever you want to call that, by the altar. You know, we're up there like this. And I had to, like, keep doing like this. Because I was laughing. And I kept going, I kind of make it sound like I was crying. And I'm like, oh, God, it was terrible. It was very, very terrible. Spy watch for shelf crack here. Yeah, got a little bit of shelf forming, a little bit of that micro shelf forming. Really just getting archy too, in my opinion. Got that trend line crack up top. Now getting that arch effect to it, really, so to speak. SMCI. All right, SMCI. Now let's see how much of a trend line crack we can get here. Now here's the key with SMCI when you get a little overextended here. Where to take profit at? Do we get all the way down to 411 here? We didn't quite get there. This is your first target. Under that, then we got the sandwich at 408.35. So we could have gotten in up top. Granted, with this trend line crack, would have provided with a good entry for once. Would have had a nice entry till it sat there for a couple of minutes. And I've noticed that kind of like with SPY, you'll get those trend line cracks. You sit up top and you don't crack right away. Those can be very worrisome, and you do have to worry about those because they can just squeeze and go right back on up. You'll just kind of build a channel/bull flag and squeeze and go for more. Another reason why, again, you have to be careful with these very overextended, high-angled trend lines, as I'm going to probably start wording them as. Yeah, probably going to be getting those across the board right there, San, and hopefully you had a great weekend. I know you came over and asked me, but San, hopefully you had a great weekend. Nice to get fall weather here. Made a little pot roast yesterday, beef stew. Kind of difference between the difference. I think yesterday was beef stew is what I made yesterday. Absolutely marvelous with the carrots, the celery, the little bit of celery, the potatoes, the onion, the beef. I always get lean beef. Absolutely. That broth, I could just drink it. Just dip bread in it. Eat that shit as a meal. Cool weather though. Absolutely gorgeous. Was like 75, 80 degrees. Waking up. Chilly outside. Oh man, just can't believe we're getting that this time of the year already. Usually sometimes it stays a little warmer this year. We didn't get nearly as hot this year, which was awesome. Got the football back on. And this weekend I think I'm going to grill out. This weekend was like, man, what I want, chili. I don't know what it was, but 1st of August football, like the NFL was back, so I made chili, even though it was still kind of warm outside. I was like, I want chili so bad. So I was already kind of had my chili, so I went with the beef stew, pot roast, same kind of thing. A little bit different, but same kind of thing. So good. They taste about the same. Just different meats, essentially, is all you're using. Anywho, this weekend, going to be cool again, and I'm going to grill out this weekend. Oh, this weekend, it's back to like Labor Day. Oh, I love grilling out. May do some barbecue this weekend. Got a little bit of shelf of support sandwich area right around this 175.20 mark on Amazon, but we are getting pullbacks across the board. Oh, no. Arm and Apple are staying up. Arm and Apple are staying up. Jeez, I forgot about Google and that great short today. Not much action on that pullback there so far on Google. We'll go to Meta here. Not a lot of action on Meta. Do have a shelf here built in. Shelf to VWAP crack here on watch for Meta. If we get through that, candlestick confirm would lead us to 506. If not, mid 505s. Kind of gross on Microsoft. Not the best really there. Netflix has been that way for a while, but still a look at it every once in a while. NVDA, there's your little bit better uptrend channel and definitely getting a little bit of a crack as well. Going over to the Qs here, seeing that same move as SPY, trend line to, trend line to shelfie-ish crack, kind of getting that archy look up top and that bigger red candle coming in, SMCI, that trend line crack. And that's what that helps when you do have plays like as of right now. I'd say majority are still running together. Few that are doing their own thing. Most are running together, and there's your trend line crack that does help pay off more. Just be careful with those with small caps, 100%. When it cracks the support, we looking at buying or selling Coldplay. Oh, okay. I was like, what? I was like, I don't know if you want to buy or sell Coldplay. I guess if you're talking ESPN and whatever that show was that talked about buy or sell as if it's a stock, I'd go buy Coldplay. You still want to buy them. They're still good long term. Still selling out, big ass venues around the world, making hella money. You got to go buy there. No sell yet. Don't sell that one yet. We want to ride that train a little longer. Yeah, I'd be careful, but for a dip, yeah, I would say if you are looking for a dip, Big Benny on SPY, I guarantee you SPY is going to bounce. It's not going to crash back on down, in my opinion. Nice, good red candle. Finally, some decent volume, too, as well. You can see that big volume candle, one of the bigger ones we've had in about an hour or so. Nice big move. I would say under that 46 mark, we can see a move down to around 46.20. Down to 46. I don't think we'll get lower than that, in my opinion. If we do, it's just this big sell-off in the SPY once again, and then we will plummet back to that VWAP 100%. We are in the Thanos crossover as of right now. Biggest thing is I always like looking at the MACD, and the big thing about the MACD, what are we doing in the 5-minute and the 3-minute? And we are still above that 0 line, which indicates to me we're still pretty darn bullish for the day. So the 10-minute would be the other, like the tell-all in my opinion. And we're well above the 0 line. Now, some of these could cross over to the Thanos crossover, or they already, I should say, stay in the Thanos crossover a little bit longer, like the 1 and the 3 minute, the obviously the 1, but the 3 and the 5-minute. But the 10-minute's going to be the key, and if we can get in the Thanos crossover in a 10-minute time frame, then we'll see that significant sell-off. If we do not, it most likely will continue to push back on up. Reading the charts, my man. I'm right there with you. Yes, yes, yes. Coldplay. That's all it is. Charts. And waiting for Linkin Park to put out some more tour dates. And you get that protractor. And let me make sure. That's what those things are called. That's what those things are called. It's a half protractor. The full one. The 180-degree protractor. I'm just going to get one of these bad boys. I'm just going to get one of these bad boys right here. I'm going to start doing some olds. I'm going to text. I like to have their number. I'm going to DM all my old math teachers. All my old science teachers. I think it was probably used this more in math, most likely. Remember that little did anyone ever have that tool right there? What the hell? Compass. I was like, what was that called? The compass. Did anyone ever have a compass before and have to do that shit right there? Good God, those were the annoying days. I'm going to have to get me a protractor, team. Hell yeah. Make me look all official like. I'm over here studying angles of freaking charts. Like a mad magician. Call me the AK protractor. AK protractor 47. Reading the charts, either one, you could stab people. Oh, yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Get that lead poisoning. Look at that SPY already right back on up like I talked about. So that's what I was saying. Be careful of that short side. If you got it, you better take in that profit. Oh, protractor. That's funny. The old protractor BS. I remember those back in the day. And that front pocket of your that had pins and erasers in it, and protractor in it that you never used, compass maybe. How cool was that? That as a kid, think about this. As a kid, well, I did anyway. You got kind of pumped up about what a new backpack. Did you? I did. I got pumped up when I got a new backpack. Like trying to find one, getting one. I even got pumped up about some of the binders that I got. You know, like the cool, what was it called, team? Trapper Keepers, right? Trapper Keeper? Wasn't that what those things were called? Remember, I had a stellar one in grade school that people were like, dang, everyone, man, that's a sweet Trapper Keeper. Where'd you get that, dude? I don't even remember at this point anymore. Where I got it? Probably Walmart where I got it, I bet. Wilmert. Oh, man, I loved it. Getting them binders and Trapper Keepers. Get you a backpack. What kind of like erasers you were going to have. What kind of cool pins you were going to get. Man, I was all about that. I don't know why. Remember that list you'd get? Do they still do that? Do they still do that for anyone that have kids? Did it like your kids that are in grade school? Or was that just for kindergarten? I thought you got that like first, second, and third grade too. Maybe it's just for kindergarten. That little list, like, get 2 things of Elmer glue, get 5 pins, 2 binders. Do they still hand out like the checklist thing that you need? Oh yeah, Trapper Keepers and Starter Jackets. You ain't lying there. They got that pullover, bro. You better be repping that pullover. Apex was pretty tight though. Apex had some nice stuff too. I had an Apex pullover. I had a starter. I had an Apex. I had one of each. I felt like it was the top of the world when I got my first Jan Sport. Got that Jan Sport. What? Yeah, those were nice. I mean, they still out. I'm sure are nice. They still give those, but we never get it. Oh, okay, yeah. You're just like, I'm getting what we want to get. Y'all can screw your own check. I was wondering. I remember that checklist though. I remember because it was a big thing back in the day. You with your mom. Well, I was an only child, so me and my mom, at Walmart getting everything. How crazy it would be. You know what I mean? Because it was like everyone was doing it. Oh yeah, because the kids now, yeah, they'd be. Well, some of the stuff I would, but most of it you wouldn't. Yeah, most of it, like I'd say half that stuff in the end you probably wouldn't use in the year. Some of that shit because I remember it's like at the end of the year, like it would just build up, the stuff that you would just have that you never even use. I'm like, why did I keep all this shit? Why did they even ask for it to begin with? I never used this. Where was this in her her criteria? And overall when we were gonna get to using this, like the dividers. Remember the dividers with like the little tabs that you could get? I never use them damn things. Lifetime guaranteed. I still have it. That's so funny to use it. Yeah, and I've gotten so many backpacks. So has Avery. We probably have like 10 backpacks in this house. Jeep sent us one. We're a little kind of an ambassador for Jeep, I guess, in a way. They never really clarified that. They sent us something though for being like in 2020. They sent us a backpack. It was super cool right at like during COVID. I was like, that's crazy awesome. But they sent us a Jeep backpack. But yeah, we obviously since that we got a lot of them. But yeah, mine is right here. I don't even know what model. I got this one for the seminar. This is made by High Sierra. High Sierra. I like the color of it. Very good material. Had a hell of good reviews. A lot of good space on it. Love it. Love the color of it. It's different. High Sierra is who makes that. I like Burton too. We have a Burton backpack. That's more snowboardy stuff. But I like Burton stuff as well. I don't know if you're too young or too uncultured. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. Or too uncultured, but I don't. Oh, gotcha. Okay, you're probably too young then, San. Because yeah, this is in the 90s. This was big. I went to grade school in the 90s. Graduated in the early 2000s. High school I did. So I'm old. I don't know how old you think I am, but I'm probably older than most think I'm younger than I am, which is great. I'm glad. But it then does suck when I'm like, oh, great. I had graduated on the end of my defense when I'm not. Gotcha, yeah, San. You're good. And San, no offense to you, but I could tell you're probably not from the States because you said on May, and we say in May in the United States. And I can tell by the way people talk. It's just me being the person I am. I notice that stuff. And I've always noticed from other countries and me when I took Spanish, you'd say it differently. And so when I see that kind of stuff, I'm like, they're not from the United States. I love it, though. I like that you're from all over. I'm like, oh, awesome, man. Saying, cool. Where are you from? Where are you from originally? And yeah, welcome to the United States where they say, hey, here's a checklist. You better get it. Oh, man. Hopefully you know what arcades are, too. You've played some... Have you ever seen an arcade before? You know what that thing is behind me back there? Have you ever seen an arcade before? Like, I almost feel like that's barbaric to you. You're like, what is that? That's so ancient. Dude's a caveman. Like, you know what that thing right there is behind me? The thing that says turtles on it? You have seen one of those before, right? Have you seen one of those? Or is that just like space age? You're like, what in that? I don't know. Never seen that, man. I've used Time Machine? Of course, besides Margot moving around. Huh, Margot? There we go. Make that a little bigger. There we go. I want the NFL Blitz arcade. Oh, that'd be nice. NFL Blitz was fun. Played that one a lot. Oh, whoa, Spy. Whoa, wow. Where'd that red candle come from? Holy moly. Good Lord. Let it out of nowhere. There's a big red candle out of nowhere. Watch out right there. Watch out now. Oh, come on, everyone. Okay, I'm just making sure, Sam. Hey, I'm just making sure. Making sure, you know. That's just like kind of an ultimate test, you know. I'm like, okay, you've seen one of these right before, because if you haven't, where did the hell did you grow up? Under a rock? What was the country called? Under rock, Europe. But yeah, I figured you'd see one of those. But yeah, it's just some of that stuff. Backpack. I'm pretty sure you heard of a backpack before. But yeah, the protractor. Have you never used a protractor before? You never used that before? You never used one of those, like where it gives you the angle and you gotta like. That's math. And then here's what's so sad, because me, even as a kid, now, okay, yes, I got into stocks and now I kind of care about angles, but only for the blip of what degree shorts are good. You know, it's not like I'm using angles all the time. You got my point. You'd think when I was in school using that damn thing, I thought I was ever going to be using that, and I still haven't. Let's just be honest. I still haven't. It's not like I've gotten it, I'm using it every day. Graphing calculators. Look, let me tell you look what they did in the United States. They made every freaking student, whether you were poor as freaking dirt or not, go out and get one of these damn things. A TI-83. Maybe you have seen one. I don't know. Maybe not. Everyone had to have one of these back in the day. Everyone. Go spend your freaking 100. And they were like 150, 200 when they first came out. Do you think I'm using this damn stupid son of a bitch any day now? Exactly, Margot. I don't care about putting in my first y whatever equals 6 times 9 plus 9 plus 8. We're going to get that, which is 17. We're going to divide that by 77. But then what was this answer? 6 times 9, what's that? 45, if I'm not mistaken. 9, 18, 27, 36. Yeah, 45. No, shit, it's 54. It's 54. So 54 times, what's that, 17. I don't know what 54 times 17 is. Then you're going to divide that by 77. And then you're going to multiply that shit by 88 to the square root of, I don't even know anymore what's going on with that damn thing. And then that's what what am I even using that for? That didn't get me into stock trading. Seeing that. Oh, wow, there's a chart. And my dog's coughing up over here. Going, damn, Dad. Look at damn Spy's on crack right now. I'll tell you, those were good. Yeah, Donkey Kong was good. I've got Pac-Man over here. So I've got Pac-Man Galaga. I've got NBA Jam. And I've got TMNT. Those are some of my favorites growing up. I mean, I may have played Galaga Pac-Man maybe more than, because I love Galaga. I love Galaga. And so NBA Jam was probably the one I got the most thrilled to play as a kid. Maybe that was pretty big there for me when that first came out on the arcade. And that big 4-player setup. That was really cool. And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was one of my first, like first early on ones. And then Mortal Kombat was around the same time, and that's what I wanted. But I'm going to build a cabinet. They're called cabinets. I'm going to get a custom cabinet built where it's going to have Street Fighter on one side and Mortal Kombat on the other side. And I'm going to have one of these little, like the little joystick things or whatever, little module that comes with, like 4,000 or 40,000 or whatever game, all the arcades that it just comes in it. And so, yeah, I'm just going to build a badass custom cabinet and put it, and have one of those. And I'm going to have I think it's a 27-inch flat screen TV that fits into it. I think it's 27. So we have a 27-inch flat screen TV, I think is what goes in that cabinet. You can get bigger, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to go too much bigger so it dwarfs the other ones, because I just want one. I'd get a ton of them, but then I want them all. I'd have my whole entire damn bonus room filled out with arcades. That may be something I move down the line if I just bank, and I'll open up this I'll build the shop next to the house and just collect arcades and pinball machines, and then have it themed out when you walk in there. You really truly feel like you walk into Aladdin's castle. If you know what Aladdin's castle is, hopefully you do. I think it was called Aladdin's castle. It was Aladdin's something. Aladdin's whatever, something like that. Born in Miami, it was raised in Venezuela. Well, I couldn't remember who it was. There was a few of them, because there's a lot. Bro, you don't play baseball? Jose Altuve, Miguel Cabrera, Bobby Abreu. I remember him. Jose Alvarez, Contreras here. Look at all these players, bro. I was like, aren't there a lot of badass players in the MLB from Venezuela? I'm like, you guys are just throwing freaking baseball players out left and right. Yeah, this guy thought he was going to be the only one ever. Oh, Luis Aparicio. It's got to be Aparicio. Aparicio! I think Aparicio. Aparicio? See, then I do that when I can't. I will say it a million times. Anywho, I remember Milky. I was like, who was the big one back in my day? Bobby Abreu and Milky. Oh, Miguel Cabrera. Those were the two that I remember, like in the 90s or early 2000s or whenever they played. And then, then we've gotten a ton since. I say a ton, but you guys are just throwing them out there. So you just got PTSD from that image? Oh, Tommy G. What's that? The image of Aladdin's castle? Is that what you meant actually in the end? The walking in and like seeing the badass arcade. God, that was a good feeling as a kid. Getting them quarters, going into the a game, whatever you want to call it, arcade essentially. More of a soccer. Yep, definitely don't know much about. There's a lot, say Sanchez. Like I knew there was a lot. I'm sure, definitely, obviously, anything below, I should say, North America. It's okay here. Anything above North America, anything above United States of America. Anything above the states, hockey. Canada, hockey. Anything below the states, soccer, football. It's like you literally in Canada, you come out with a hockey puck coming out of your ass. Below the states. In anything in Mexico, right, whatever, anything below, you got a soccer ball coming out your ass. As like right at, you're born in like you're playing hockey up north. You're below us, you're kicking a ball around. It's like for sure. And that's a given. But it just baseball's gotten pretty big. It's crazy how a lot of people from like Costa Rica, but a lot of good baseball players coming from below the states. Hell, it's got to be a lot of the league right now, honestly. Slower. I mean, soccer's slow, though, too. I know baseball definitely seems to be one of the ultimate slow sports with golf. At least with soccer, football, the ball is always consistently moving, Pitcher, like, at least they kind of did. I think there's like a time limit now on pitchers. But, man, that whole, when pitchers would get the ball and you're waiting like 3 minutes for a pitch or something, he's itching around, getting whatever, throws it to first. It's been like 5 minutes since he's thrown a pitch. Like, oh man, at least speaking of pitch, on the pitch, which most people here in the States give me credit, right? It's called the pitch. I know this. My wife played soccer in college. Of course, being a broadcast journalism major, I love sports, so I know it's called a pitch, but anyway, the ball's at least constantly moving in soccer. Maybe a little slower and low scoring. Why I think a lot of people miss the 90s in baseball. SMMT under VWAP watch. Yes, sir. You got it. Look at that double bottom right there. 100% Kevin. 100%. See the shell from earlier as well. Kind of built into right now. Now, the only thing you have to worry about with that, Kevin, is hoping that we don't get hung up like at 19 because it's a little bit of space right there. But yeah, that's kind of your support shelf that's being built in at the WAP. SINT crawling, Teal crawling, INBS, yep, crawling. I think King Lion asked about Bulms or whatever, crawling. Did try to possibly pop back up. I know King Lion asked about that earlier. Just not much there. Really low volume in the plays that are popping up like that. Go back to Summit. Thanks again, Cousin Greg. If you're listening out there, Cousin Greg, I appreciate you throwing out Summit. That's been about our only move beside large caps. Well, kind of choppy, wonky move for large caps, I will admit. But the pullback overall, essentially for SPY and what's in it. But, this has been your other good move during lunch. Cousin Greg, yeah, you're good. I was just saying thank you earlier for that. That was about your only good move during lunch hours was SMNT Summit Trendline crack. Now watch for a VWAP crack for some more shorts. For more shorts. Questions? Anything else you guys have? We are done. I mean, there's lunch commentary for you today. It's crazy how just time flies by. I'll be like, man, quick little hour here, back-to-back one-on-ones. Anyway, next thing you know, it's going to be 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. I'm going to be like, damn, it's already 6 or 7 o'clock. I got to start winding down. Time to have some of that beef stew. You can't. It's the thing when you have stuff like that, it's so hard to make. Because even this time around, I only did half. Usually we get 2 of the packages of beef stew. This time I just did the 1. And still as much that goes in the potatoes that I cut and the onion and the carrots that go into it. For 2 people, it literally will come out to 3 meals, which is crazy. And I hate letting food go. We'll do it again tonight, but then after that, Avery will be done with it, and then I'll do my leftovers. You know me. Again, can't let it go. I'll heat that up for lunch. Something. Feed it to the dogs. No, if I want to reverse it to go back up to new high day. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Probably going to get that short, my man. Probably going to get that nice shelf, at least as of right now, in my opinion. It looks like it's about to crack that VWAP and shelf. Head on down to about 1875 to about 1840-ish area. That's what I would say happens. You could get the W shape. You know, you still have that potential. You know, there still is that potential for the W shape here, but at that point, or at this point, I should say, I doubt the W happens, and it'd be an uglier W. I think it's going to take a little while for it to get to going back up versus down. I know I put this out earlier. Here it is again. Again, had all the stuff as in, luckily I didn't have any one-on-ones this morning, so I got to take Lola. And I think I marked that off a while back. Was I had 1 reschedule, so I just marked it off. Lo and behold, I needed that, so I could take Lola this morning. So tomorrow, same thing as today, team. I'll get those morning alerts out there, and then I'll have to jet off, so you probably won't see me at the bell tomorrow. Yeah, I have my one-on-one tomorrow. Isn't till 30 minutes after the opening bell, so I'll have to get the morning alerts out to you guys probably earlier than usual, and then I'm gonna take Lola in, then be back. So you will probably won't see me for about an hour. And again, like today, hour and a half, maybe 2. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes to get over there and get back and then get into the one-on-one. And then I'll say, hey, I'm back. I'm kind of trying to maybe look for some trades now. But there's the morning alert sign up. Those are definitely happening tomorrow, just like today. Even though I have shit going on, I make sure to give you guys the most precise alerts that I can give. Does anyone off chance or by chance have my morning alerts and have the SPY high of day that I gave? Does anyone have the SPY high of day that I gave in the morning alerts this morning? Does anyone have it? What is my normal and ultimate high of day? Just to see if I got close today on the SPY, on the high of day. Who's got it? Give it to me. Nah, hold on. I know. I'm about to take you out. I know. 547, 49, 450 ultimate. Nah, okay. Cool. I just want to see if I was on it. And what did I say? 4765. What did I say? Did I say 4765 is normal high of day for real? Guys, if you need help, sign up for those morning alerts. Look at that. I just nailed 4765. Whammy. Damn. Thank you, Lever, by the way, and Cisco. Thank you, Lever and Cisco. Thank you. And thank you, Cousin Greg, for the love. And if you need any one-on-one help, again, like what I'm doing this afternoon with traders across the world, from Australia to Europe. I've done some in Asia, definitely a lot in the States, done, South America as well. I've hit every continent up except for Africa and Antarctica. Those are the only 2 I haven't hit up. If you need any help from one-on-ones, with someone, I should say, come do some one-on-ones with me, from charting to level 2 stuff to time and sales stuff to figuring out what you're good at and making sure we're tracking and journaling. you need a therapist, psychologist, a mentor, a motivator, a coach, just someone there that can help you out through your journey, that is what I'm here for, and I do charge very much at all. Other people or anyone else out in the world charges hundreds, and I mean hundreds of dollars. I charge essentially about $100 an hour, which is not anything. Exactly, Cousin Greg. Shit, I wouldn't get 45%. Cousin Greg would get 4.5% if he's lucky, Cisco. No offense, Cousin Greg, but 4.5% would be pushing it. All right, Lost Boys, Lost Girls. Chill. I don't want you to get crazy and excited. I will see you all back here tomorrow morning. Again, my alerts may have to come out a little bit earlier, getting Lola over to the vet, but I'll make sure everyone gets the alerts out, or I get the alerts out to everybody. And on top of the fact, what I want to trade or what I'm looking to trade in pre-market, or for you guys, large caps as well, I'll have those alerts out tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys back here tomorrow in the morning. I am around the rest of the day, so if you do anything, any questions you want to ask me, you can always DM me. I'm always here, team, and always will reach back out. And if I haven't reached out to you to your DM, it's a lot of the time it's because maybe at night, like when I log off or shut the computer down or whatever it is, that message will disappear. It's not sitting down there as a new message anymore. And so when I come in the next day, there's no I have no messages. I can't see any messages. So reach back out and say, hey, sorry, you probably missed this yesterday. Just want to make sure you saw the message I sent you. Always feel free to reach out to me, and don't be scared to reach out in case my point being I didn't get the original one. I'm okay with that for sure. Lost Boys, Lost Girls, I love you guys so much. Disco, Cousin Greg, Lever, Kevin, San, everyone here from earlier, Coldplay, Big Benny. Thank you guys for coming on over today. Tommy, the Apple, I mean not the Apple Watch, the Apple Watch, but the Casio Watch, the TV Watch. God, that brought back some memories. Seismic Waves, good to see you over in chat, boss. JYD from earlier, Tay from earlier. Concrete Trader, Aussie Chicky Boom Booms, put another shrimp on the Barbie, Bunny 420. Trader Mike, if you're still out and about, clipping and clouting and ripping and routing. Night Trader. I think it's about pretty much for the most part everybody. And there's the roll call. Atri, as always, have a great, safe, blessed, filled for the rest of your day. I will see you all back here tomorrow. And by the way, the Spy has entered the Thanos crossover on the 10-minute time frame. Thus, more of the pullback here we could see ensue. I just don't know how much, because if we did, at the most, I don't think we create new low of day. I would not be surprised, though, to see the Spy get back to the 0 line, which would mean back down, like on the MACD, which would mean that would line it up with right about getting back to low of day. That would be the ultimate low. I don't think we'd go crashing through it. Appreciate it, Atri. No, I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best proteges in the world. How about that? I don't know what to say. You're the best humans in the world. That's for sure. I'll see you guys back here in the morning, team. Love you. Lost Boys, Lost Girls. In 3, 2, Groot, stay. Don't move, Groot. Do not. I'll get you in a second. Hold on. Groot, hold on. Groot, bang! Groot, stay. Groot, hold on. See you tomorrow, team.
Kiss that dyke, I know you want the whole one. Now turn straight, but I'm about to go one. Like that mic, I know you never stole one. Girls that like to know, no, I don't like Salford. Mainline, cashback, hot top. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for Danny the girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee. Oversold. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for. Kissing in the mood, kissing in the mood, kissing in the mood, kissing in the mood, kissing in the mood.
the show tonight, another light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for.
Speed?
So tell us about life since we last saw you.
Oh, it's been a wild year. I can't go anywhere now without being recognized or stopped for my autograph. I don't mind really, but most of the time it gets in the way of making real connections. That's better. I think when you've been burned by love, it's hard to open yourself up again. I guess I've stopped looking, but I'm remaining open.
Think I can fly. Think I can fly when I'm with you. My arms are wide, catching fire as the wind blows. I know that I'm rich enough for pride. I see $1 billion in your eyes, even if we're strangers till we die.
They say searching for love is like searching for yourself. When you find yourself, you find love because they're the same.
Chase the moon and sun when I'm with you. Give it all away. Catching fire as the wind blows.
But it's a lonely city. Sometimes I walk all night without being seen.
$1 billion in your eyes, even if we're strangers till we die. I wanna run away. I wanna run away. Anywhere out this place. I wanna run away. Just you and
Beautiful things can happen when our hearts stay open.
sometimes I get a good feeling
yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Yes, I can. Doubt, better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab me, crabs in the bucket can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. I'm a body boy, plus way back. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
The mountains high, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike for you. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king of the jungle now. Stronger than ever, can't hold me down. 100 miles gunning from the pitch's mouth. Straight game face, it's game day. See me running through the crowd, feeling melee. No trick plays, I'm Bill Gates. Take a genius to understand me.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
Gotta love the life that we live in.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Take it while you at
listen to them sucker when they say you too irrational. I said I was king and them lanes started laughing. No, same sucker now, want the king on the track. I compose several classicals, you know, like Top Bad, Dope Boy, bring them out and what you know about that. Now they ask high top, what you know about that. Dominated old sick, now I'm going right back. See me right here, let us show that like that. Either this hell say damn, I ain't know it like that. Yeah, still bankhead, you can tell. Ain't nothing changed but the name on the mail. I still kicking door with them things in the air. Up in Benny Hunter, see me slang in them jail. How we a slang, no such thing as a jail. Say you need 100 squares, it just came off the scale. Let's do it, do it, do it, what you waiting for? Cause I do it, do it, what you waiting for? You don't do it, do it, what you waiting for? Do it, do it, do it. Now let me hear you say, big things poppin', and little things stoppin'. Big things poppin', and little things stoppin'. Big things poppin', and little things stoppin'. Ball on these suckers, shout it losers, not enough. And now I do it like a ball player. When you see me ball, laying stacks, tall ball player. From the stage to the air, whether in Miami, Cincinnati, or in Riverdale. Arizona, California, make it rain anywhere. Pulling out in public, shout it, who you think you finna scare? I send them missiles at you, how you going in your underwear? I told a pair of 40s on me, so you better tone it down. I suggest you just prepare yourself for when it going down. 8-Town, West Side Club, you should catch me right up at the top, where Big Country drawing Mac B. Jack a line, say they caught me slipping, how could that be? I'm something like a stalker, I be here where the strap be, the trap be. Jumping with the $100 slab. If I want it, I could get 100 on the tail. Sell them all, double down, do the math. Think I won't pull up in something with 200 on the dash. I do it, do it, do it, what you waiting for? Cause I do it, do it, what you waiting for? You don't do it, do it, what you waiting for? Do it, do it, do it. Now let me hear you say, big things poppin', and little things stoppin'. Big things poppin', and little things stoppin'. Big things poppin', and little things stoppin'. All on these suckers, shout it losers, not enough. And now I do it like I wanna do it right in front of you. Real vision pimpin', I ain't seeing none of you. I do it for my partner, Phil, daughter, and their mama too. I do it for my oldest sons and their grandmama too. Do it for my daughters and my youngest son, mama, who go by what she want because she know it ain't a problem too. You do something to them and then you, I bring the drama too. You do it for a day or so, we do it for a month or two. I do it for my partner, gon' make sure the stunt too. We do it with them poppers, ain't no problem where you running to. We do it for the block, that's why ain't nobody stopping me. I do it for my pop and my cousin too, they watching me. I did it non-stop, now see how these rappers capping me. I made it from the bottom to the top, where I ought to be. Who do it did good, and do it different. No matter what I do, you know I do it the death. Hey, I'ma do it, do it, do it, what you waiting for? Cause I don't do it, do it, what you waiting for? You know I do it, do it, what you waiting for? Do it, do it, do it. Let me hear you say, big things poppin', and little things stoppin'. Big things poppin', and little things stoppin'. Big things poppin', and little things stoppin'. All on these suckers, shout it losers, not enough, and now I do it. I regret to inform all of the T.I. fans, hang on to him. He is no longer in power. He dead, let me tell you. It's T.I.P. now, partner. Hey, we taking it back down serious. 96 Brown, Mac Boney, Big Country. You up next, homie. Hey, DJ Trump, I see you. Grand Hustle, partner. Hey, Leo, just sit back, man. You Craig, Julie, and Kel, man, y'all just sit back, close your eyes. I got this shit. Let the losers worry about losing, you know what I'm saying? That ain't never been a problem of mine. You dig that? How many cents? May the best man win, partner.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, now touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why won't you tell me what she said? What was that promise that you made? Now I'm gonna love you till the heavens stop the rain. I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky. For you and I
Come on, come on, come on, come on, now touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why won't you tell me what she said? What was that promise that you made? I'm gonna love you till the heavens stop the rain. I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky. For you and I'm gonna love you till the heavens stop the rain. I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky. For you and I.
get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
I did last year. It became my biggest fear. Don't let your money get you down.
time. You know I'm just feeling celebration tonight. Celebrate, don't wait too late. No, we don't stop. You can't stop. We're gonna celebrate one more time. One more time. One more time. A celebration. You know we're gonna do it right tonight. Hey, just feel it. Music's got me feeling the need. Yeah, come on, alright, we're gonna celebrate one more time. Celebrate and dance so free. Music's got me feeling so free. Celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free.
Straight out of ATL. Got young one, chopping that thing, baby. Swiss beats, full surface. Come on. Come on. Come on.
When I'm drunk in the club, I might just start. Block party in the hood, I might just start. Underground downtown, I might just start. Give me the key to the city, I'ma lock this. They ain't gon' take me alive, and you can bet that. Hit him where the chest at, hit him where the neck at. Show me where the rest at. They in the same building, living like a mess pack. 4 miles from where the deck at. Bet that, shout it. You and me gon' ride over to the other side. It's time these motherfuckers die. First make a prank call and get the kids out the house. Ain't trying to kid on kids, but I'ma turn it lights out. Shout it.
Tear it up, let me see it tear it up. All across the board, we gon' tear it up. Keep on bouncing till the beat cut off. We gon' ride this up, hills up. Yeah. Tear it up, let me see it tear it up. All across the board, we gon' tear it up. Keep on bouncing till the beat cut off. We gon' ride this up, hills up.
Mississippi mother, pop in your mouth. Southside till I die, smoking Joe in the drought. I make a give me money, then I'm kicking her out. I spit game to your wife, then we robbing your house. I love that way that we gripping the grain. If you got it and I want it, I ain't calling your name. Just lay it down, boy, like I'm ballin' G. You get your chest in the rap.
Tear it up, let me see it tear it up. All across the board, we gon' tear it up. Keep on bouncing till the beat cut off. We gon'
chain wrapped around my neck. Or I might be flashing in a white G-Wagon with my arm out the window, gripping a dog. Get it right, I got Houston on lock, I kid it right. I switch the lights every time I buy a drop, homie. You got Swiss on the beat, I gotta come with the heat. It's David Banner, young one, and FLIP.
Get it crunk in this thing, now set it off in this thing. We sipping and leaning by the bar, they know we drunk in this thing. Get it crunk in this thing, now set it off in this thing. We sipping and leaning by the bar, they know we drunk in this thing.
Tear it up, let me see it tear it up. All across the board, we gon' tear it up. Keep on bouncing till the beat cut off. We gon' rock this up till the wheels fall. Tear it up, let me see it tear it up. All across the board, we gon' tear it up. Keep on bouncing till the beat cut off. We gon' rock this up till the wheels fall. Tear it up, let me see it tear it up. All across the board, we gon' tear it up. Keep on bouncing till the beat cut off. We gon' rock this up till the wheels fall. Tear it up, let me see it tear it up. All across the board, we gon' tear it up. Keep on bouncing till the beat cut off. We gon' rock this up till the wheels fall.
Now when you're feeling low and the fish won't bite, you need a little bit of soul to put you right. You gotta make like you wanna deal and bread, and then a little bit of soul will come your way. Now when your girl is gone and you're broken too, you need a little bit of soul to see it through. And when you raise your uplift your rock and roll, you'll get a lot more kicks with a little bit of soul. And when your body falls, 'cause ain't nobody grooving, a little bit of soul and it really start moving, yeah. Now when you're in a mess and you feel like crying, just remember this a little song of mine. And as you go through life trying to reach your goal, just remember I said about a little bit of soul. A little bit of soul, yeah, a little bit of soul. A little bit of soul, yeah, a little bit of soul. A little bit of soul, yeah, a little bit of soul. A little bit of soul, yeah, a little bit of soul. A little bit of soul, yeah, a little bit of soul.
Oh, make me over. I'm all I wanna be. A walking fire. You can get rid of me. Hey, so glad you could make it. Yeah, now you really made it. Hey, so glad you could make it now. Oh, look at my face.
want a part of me. Well, I'm not selling cheap. No, I'm not selling cheap.
I know how to make them stop and stare as I zone out. The club can't even handle me right now. Watching me, I go all out. The club can't even handle me right now. The club can't even handle me right now.
Can't nothing handle me right now. I see you, D-Getter. Let's get 'em. Hey, I own the night and I don't need no help. Gotta be the feeling that Scarface feel. Starting going wild, can't handle this player. Fight for the club, arrogant like yeah. Top like money, so the girls just mail. One too many, y'all know me like 12. Look like cash and they all just there. Bottles, models, selling no shares. Fall out, cause that's the business. All out is so ridiculous. Zone out, so much attention. Scream out, I'm in the building. They're watching, I know this. I'm rocking, I'm rolling, I'm holding. I know it, you know it.
I know how to make them stop and stare as I zone out. The club can't even handle me right now. Watching me, I go all out. The club can't even handle me right now. The club can't even handle me right now.
Hey, still feeling myself, I'm like out of control. Can't stop now, more shots, let's go. 10 more rounds till I get a KO. Paparazzi tryna make me pull. Came to party till I can't no more. Celebrate cause that's all I know. Tip the groupies taking off their clothes. Grand finale like Super Bowl. Go hard, I run the show. That's right, while I've got money to blow. More lights, more ice when I walk in the door. No hype, do it big all over the globe. Yeah, I said it, go tell it, confetti. Who ready? I'm ready, you ready? Let's get it.
I know how to make them stop and stare as I zone out. The club can't even handle me right now. Watching me, I go all out. The club can't even handle me right now.
Put your hands up, put your hands up.
The club can't even handle me right now.
Put your hands up, put your hands up. You got me watching now, got my attention now. Got everybody in the club wanting to know now. I am a ladies man, come be my lady and we can both song. Bring your body and let me switch up your atmosphere. Take you out of the club and up in my new live. Fly you around the world, you on baby girl. Are you ready to go now?
I know how to make them stop and stare as I zone out. The club can't even handle me right now. Watching me, I go all out. The club can't even handle me right now.
Put your hands up, put your hands up.
The club can't even handle me right now.
Put your hands up, let's celebrate now. Put your hands up, you know who shut 'em down.
Babe, don't make a sound. 2 a.m. love, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around for a signal now. Give me some verb, I ain't talking now. You wanna ride in the 6, you wanna dine in the 6. But when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sins. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sins. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sins. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sins. Yeah. Babe, just hit the pedal. If things go wrong, it's just incidental. My bad, never got the memo that you never have fun while you're in the limo. Yeah, you wanna ride in 6, you wanna dine in the 6. But when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sins. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sins. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sins. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sins. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sins. Yeah, on my, 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 on my sins. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my.
Want to see more amazing music videos? The greatest dance hits all on one channel. Subscribe over here to Armada Music. Psst, subscribe over here to Armada Music.
Think about it. There must be a higher love down in the heart or hidden in the stars.